We go band for band. We go M for M. What's going on, fam? The homies is on the way. The homies is on the way. We go band for band. How y'all doing on this lovely Saturday? Lovely Saturday, man. We're gonna get some people up in here very soon. Boy been chilling. Everything's set up. Got my Christmas tree looking right. Couchmas is upon us. We almost at the end. Got some couple more uploads to go. Some great uploads for y'all, and we gonna end it off right, man. It's been fun though. Thus far, it's been fun. So hopefully y'all could. All right, we got some people coming in. Hopefully y'all could hear everything good, see everything good. How y'all feeling on Saturday, man? How y'all feeling, man? Hope y'all been enjoying the uploads so far. So far, so good, man. I think we had 17 or 18 uploads out of 25 for the marathon. So I got a couple more to go. I most likely I'm gonna finish by next week. Well, we'll see. Maybe I'll hold off. Yo, what's going on, man? What's going on? What's going on? Couple more uploads to go. And then the marathon is done. And then we back January. That's it, bro. No more marathon. Bro. It's been taxing, gang. Taxing. Alan, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yerp. Braylon, what's going on? What's going on? Okay, quick. Oh man, I ain't even send you this shit. My bad. I'm bugging. Let me send you this shit real quick. What's going on? Hey Rob, what's going on? Everybody. Y'all in the place to be right now. Let me see something real quick. Hey, K quick, I'm about to DM you. Y'all in the place to be. I got people on the way. But yeah, Wyatt Sicks, I think they should have started off as a heel faction too, low key. Like I didn't put that in the video because I was just trying to go with, you know what I'm saying, what's going on currently. And I didn't want to change their whole they should have did this or they could have did that. So that's why I didn't include that. But I think the Wyatt Sicks would have served better as a heel faction. But I like what they tried to do in the beginning with the Wyatt Sicks. I will say that. I do like what they try to do because that's like a whole different take. Because no, actually it's not though. Because think about it. I'll wait till my homies join. But before they come, think about what Bray Wyatt was essentially doing. You know what I'm saying? Like think about what Bray Wyatt was doing when he was the Fiend in Firefly Funhouse. When he faced John Cena, he was essentially trying to remind John Cena of the things that he's done, burying people and blah 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 blah. So I get what they was trying to do.
My guy was good. Happy holidays.
Wrestling with things in the building, Dave. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, man? I'm chilling, man. Trying to stay warm out here in this cold, but I'm doing well, man. How's it going?
It's going good. Y'all got snow?
Yeah, a little bit. It's not sticking too hard, but we got some.
Facts. Humble.
Where you based in? Jersey?
Yeah, we our snow ain't stick, but we got a little. I had to clean off my car this morning for sure.
Yeah, same. I hate that shit.
Humble, did you get some snow?
What's good, Humble?
I'm doing good, gentlemen. No, in the state of Florida, we just got cold.
Oh.
You're in Florida?
I'm in Jacksonville, Florida. Yes, I am.
Yo, it's funny. Me and my partner are considering moving to Florida sometime soon. I fuck with Florida.
It's pricey now. I will say.
Yeah, I feel you.
Get your money right because it is expensive to live here.
Yeah.
But if you can tolerate the wanting to diminish Black history and all that, Florida is a great place to live. But I wouldn't recommend it as it is right now.
Listen, Florida ain't shit, man.
It's a Republican ass state.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
But anyway, though, so it's a lot going on in the chat right now. But I was just they was saying that the Wyatt Sicks should have started off as a heel faction, and at first I'm like, yeah, I do agree. But if you think about what Bray Wyatt was doing, with the Fiend and the Firefly Funhouse, he's essentially was doing the same thing that they doing right now. He was trying to show John Cena like, oh, look at how many careers you ruined. You buried all these people. Like, he was basically like what they doing. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all think about that though?
Nah, I gotta disagree respectfully. You know, I think they've handled the booking of Wyatt Sicks really well. You know, the presentation's on point. You know, you really see Eric Rowan and Bo Dallas. I'm not gonna call him Uncle Howdy. I'm gonna call him Bo Dallas. They might as well switch his name to Bo Wyatt, but that's a different story. But no, I think they've been presenting them really well. They look real badass. That entrance is always good, and you could tell they're really like getting to honor Bray Wyatt this way. I love that Karrion Kross was the first person to beat them. Karrion Kross in the Final Testament. That was a great call. I didn't think WWE had the balls, but I like them as they're presented. And honestly, I think they're tweeners. You can have them go after baby faces, and you could have them. They're going after heels, but you could totally have them go after baby faces in any scenario too. So I like what they're doing with them.
What you thinking, Humble?
I think it's a wrap on the Wyatt Sicks show. I'm sorry.
No.
They are 50-50 booked. I'm just not interested in anything that they got going on. I don't know what their end game is. And I do think that in the beginning it started strong, and now it's just everybody is now wrapped up in the 50-50 booking vortex to me. I'm just not interested in the Wyatt Sicks. I don't know where they're going. I don't know what the plan is, but it just feels like we got them consistently on week-to-week television, and now it's like you don't even get them on TV. So it's like to me, they're going to get lost in the sauce because the money resides right now with what's going on between Punk versus Rollins. And if it's going to be Punk versus Reigns, I'm really not going to care what the Wyatt Sicks got going on.
I'm not mad at it. I agree that I was kind of wondering why like they were going from TV for so long. I think what they was trying to do was go for that mystique of like, you know what I'm saying? Because you have them too often and people gonna complain that we don't need to see a spooky act every week. But I think them losing to Karrion Kross was a great move for Karrion Kross because Karrion Kross needed something to get him over the hump, and then putting the Miz with him as well. It's working out better than I thought because Karrion Kross has cut some of the best promos of his career so far, which is crazy to say because he wasn't talking in NXT. Scarlett was talking, and now he's basically the main talker. What I do think they're about to do, I think they're going to wrap this up with the Miz. I don't want it to be 50-50 booking. If they face him again, I actually want them to lose. I want the Wyatt Sicks to lose again if they face them again, because if they don't lose, then it's kind of like, all right, y'all just did that just get Karrion Kross over that one time. But I think the New Day better watch their back. That's who I think should be worried about, you know, what Uncle Howie about to do. But we got K Quick in the building. Hopefully,
what's popping?
What's good, man? You in the building?
Yeah, I'm in here, man. What's good with y'all? How y'all doing on this holiday season?
All good, man. You got
doing good, man. What's good?
Bless, man, bless. Got a few moves I gotta make tonight, few places I gotta be, but I wanted to tap in with the folks right quick, man. So hope y'all having a blessed one.
No doubt, bro. No doubt. How you feeling about the Wyatt Sicks?
This is what I personally want to happen. I will say, I caught what you said. I caught what you said. When I just came in, explain why you would want to have them lose this time going in.
Oh, because the people don't. I don't think people are upset with the spooky gimmick. I think they're upset with the supernatural gimmick. It's a difference between being spooky and being supernatural. Even though Undertaker was spooky, you know he could still lose. Now, when you booking somebody supernatural throwing fireballs and stuff at people, it's kind of like if they lose, it's not gonna make sense. Like they couldn't get the Fiend to lose to Seth Rollins. So we all remember what they did with that red Hell in a Cell with the red lights. They had to make it so that they buried them on top of I don't remember all the stupid weapons, but that was dumb. So actually them losing makes them, they're just humans that dress up in clothes and they got mental problems. I'd rather go with that than you saying that these motherfuckers is coming from back from the dead, all this It's goofy.
All right. Well, I'll say this. I got a response to that. Now, if we think about it, for one, with Kane and the Undertaker, they were based off of supernatural stuff. Undertaker's the dead man. That's his thing. Kane was striking lightning fireballs out the sky and hitting people with them and starting fires just by raising his hands and such. So, and over time they humanized them both. They turned Undertaker from the dead man to the biker gang member or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now with the Wyatt Sicks, on the contrary, I actually think the opposite. I think they showed the human side off rip, for one. Because for one, they had Bo Dallas come out there as a human and get jumped by the what American Made and all them. So for one, they showed that he could bleed already. And granted, those videotapes showed the backstory. You had Eric Rowan literally in tears in the tape. That shows he had feelings. That shows he has emotions. That shows he's human. If anything, all these things show that they're already messed up and they just revert to darkness. They're more so, to me, they remind me more of the group of goths, the gothic group of people in school. They more so tailor to the dark side of things because that's where their heart is. That's where they reside in. That's their safe haven, if you would. It's just so happened they create a whole bunch of ruckus in that side. Now, what I personally would like to see is, since American Made are credible opponents, like physically, athletically, we already know this. Or not American Made. I mean, carrying. Thank you. The Final Testament. Since they're credible, they got monsters on that state. I personally feel they should do to them what they did when they debuted. All of a sudden, all hell needs to break loose, and you go back, you see shit tore the fuck up, and you see all of them big motherfuckers in a mangled mess. Because, fuck doing it in the ring. Catch them motherfuckers in the back or in the parking lot. Make that shit look like a plane crash happened back there. That's what I personally think. And boom, power's back on their side. And then when they go after the New Day, they got some shit to be terrified about. Because you see what the fuck they did with this group of monsters in the back? Shit, you don't know when they gonna hit you.
So you saying to end it like don't even have another match, just take them out type shit.
Even if it starts out as a match.
Okay.
Even say if it's just a one-on-one thing. Say if it's Uncle Howdy versus The Miz. The match doesn't even end in like a pinfall, a submission, or count out, so on and so forth. The match is going on. Let's say Miz is is at some point in the match, whether he's cheating, doing whatever. Let's say it's no holds barred, whatever. He's getting the best of Uncle Howdy. The whole shit with the lights happen. Lights go out on the screen. You see the cameras traveling through the back, and all you see is mangled fucking big ass 6'5" bodies laying around, and all you see is the rest of the Wyatt Sicks standing over them. No backup, Miz. Miz sees that, turns around. Now Uncle Howdy got the upper hand again.
Hey Dave, I'm gonna let you interject, but real quick, the only reason why I don't want that is because what does that do? Like the AOP is ass, so they can be. I can't have Karrion Kross looking. Listen, I can't have Karrion Kross. I can't have Craven looking bad. All right, Craven got to beat Spider-Man. We not having that.
Well, they're not doing shit with Karrion no fucking way, which is a waste.
I don't know. Hey Dave,
not by himself. To me, he should have been in the damn picture for a major title a long time ago. But
it's coming.
I'll say this. I agree with bro a little bit that I don't think the Wyatt Sicks has been presented as too supernatural. I actually think WWE did a good job of showing you these guys are human, but they're ultimately grieving Bray Wyatt's death. And
Right.
this is how they're going to take it out on people, by going after people that go against their family or their loved ones. If you notice, they've been going after anyone that turns on their faction or who they're aligned with. So I think they've done a good balance of making them spooky and a little different, but humanize them and showing that, look, the right opponent can beat them. But I will say this. I would rather them, if you're going to have a rematch between Final Testament, Karrion Kross, and the Wyatt Sicks, I agree with Couch in the sense I want Karrion to win that. Otherwise, don't have a rematch. Just have Wyatt Sicks go straight for the New Day and leave it at that one-off, and move Karrion Kross to maybe the Intercontinental title picture with Braun Breaker. If you're going to have a rematch, I don't think it's necessary if you're going to have Karrion lose.
Facts. Hey, humble. Let's move this on to. I want to talk about last night, and I want to talk about this situation. People was getting in their feelings about this whole who attacked Jade Cargill shit. I'm now, I out of spite, I kind of wanted to be Bianca because some of y'all is losing y'all fucking minds. Like it's really not that serious. Like they're going. Yeah, they just want to make it Bianca because they trying to do the black women. Relax, all right? I already addressed Jonathan the Coachman and all the motherfuckers outside of wrestling. And now we're talking about storyline wise. People want to talk about why that wouldn't make sense. Why would she give up a U.S. title? Why would Bianca Belair care about a mid-card title? She's a multi-time world champion. I wouldn't. If really, I think if she would to turn heel, her not giving a fuck about that championship would make sense. However, I'm starting to think it was Naomi low key because it just makes sense. But humble, what are you thinking about all this controversy that people coming up with?
People just been doing the most. If it is Naomi, I'm here for the swerve. I think Naomi should do it. She's been babyface. As a babyface, she's been stagnant. I'm ready for Naomi to be on her heel game. But then again, I'm here for the New Day swerve. I would be here for Bianca and Naomi, flipping out on Jade. She was the new girl. She was the one you two had to protect at WrestleMania, and y'all tired of carrying. And now y'all expect her to stand on her own 2 feet. And I think Jade would come out as a good baby face in it, me personally. And then if they want to swerve it and then make Jada heel, and then they go on they heel stuff
That would be
and just
good.
start molly whopping chicks, I'm here for that too.
Somebody said something interesting. It was like, what if she just pulled a Eddie Thorpe and she took herself out? The reason why that wouldn't make sense for this story in particular, because why? Eddie Thorpe had a reason to do that for NXT because he took himself out so he could hope to get a NXT championship match. Her taking herself out don't make sense. But I do kind of like the story if neither one of them did the shit, right? She came back before she found out who did it, and she started attacking them because she think Naomi did that shit, and then
Mm-hmm.
that's how Jade turned heel. But then
Yeah.
after the fact, they found out it was neither one of them, and Naomi really did just step up to help Bianca Belair. Now, some shit like that would be cool, but then it's still who would do it then? The only
I mean,
option.
remember they got, Nia was in her child's face. And
Mm,
you remember that SmackDown when she went into Jay Starter's face.
but that would be
So
too easy though.
I don't think people
No,
are
I'm not.
seeing that.
I personally was thinking that Naomi and Bianca jumped her
Yeah,
which I'm perfectly fine with because I have been waiting for Jade versus Bianca since the face off in the Royal Rumble. That's the shit I've been wanting to see. Now, granted, them as a team, dope for real. I personally, the only thing I would have did different with them at first, I would have had them just running through motherfuckers easily
But
and
facts.
see,
then
I
having
don't.
and then having like the good technical matches. But maybe but maybe my end game for that is just Jade versus Bianca. Maybe that's just the selfish fan in me. I just the aesthetic of them two face to face in a match just gets the fan in me jumping.
But see, I'm not. I'm with wrestling in color. I get tired of it being the former tag team partners got to face off. To me, the story is with Nia. Nia attacked her. The belt don't got to be on the line. She got Nia was Jay was the one that actually took Nia out of the Royal Rumble this year. So this goes back. this rift between her and Nia Jax goes back, and that should be the story to
The
me.
only it makes sense, but the only reason why that doesn't make sense right now is because they let that shit go on without pulling the trigger on it. Like Nia
Mm-hmm.
got so much other shit going on, and Jade
Mm-hmm.
got so much other shit going on. Them for Nia just to take herself out of what's going on Raw or what's going on in whatever story she's involved in, just to jump in on the Jade situation, that's just all over the place to me. You
And
know,
they
so
still lost at War Games anyway. So
yeah,
that would have made sense if they lost at War Games and it was 5-on-4. But
right.
they lost like because I hope it's not. I'm praying it's not Bayley because some options are too simple. Like
Yeah,
And
Nia will
Bayley
be
has been
straight.
off. Bayley has been off her game to me, wrestling wise. I mean, the
yeah,
promos are not hitting. Something is up with Bayley where I'm just not interested in Bayley,
yeah.
and that's
I agree
sad.
with that, Humble. I can't. I agree with that so much. I thought it was just me. Like something about her is like, what the hell is she going for these days with her
Because
persona? Like I don't see the connection, and I love Bayley.
I can tell you what it is, because they're doing a lot of copy and paste shit with her. A lot of the shit she's been involved in, anybody could be there. There's nothing that's substantial to her directly. You know, like there's a match here versus so and so. You could have put her there, you could have put her there, you could have put her there. It's a match that doesn't lead nowhere. There's no
Oh
story that goes
no!
anywhere.
I
But you
figured it
put
out.
Daisy there.
I figured it out, y'all.
What?
Bailey is the new Natalia.
She might be. You might
Oh
be
I
on
mean,
it.
shit!
possibly,
I
Oh.
mean, they give the vibes because the wrestling. But
which
I'm
is
not gonna
bullshit.
disrespect Natalia like that because Natalia can go.
I
Bailey's
mean, yeah.
wrestling has been a
If,
little off. I'm sorry,
Natalia a
y'all.
legend, but
but
she
this
don't
the
got shit going on.
Well, that's well, like I said, that's because they didn't give her nothing. Like for real, if we talking just wrestling, she can out wrestle. She can go with. She can. You can put her in there with a dude, and she can give them go.
She can
Real
Yeah,
shit.
entertain
Natalia
everybody.
still
So,
can go.
but like it's you can. I mean, they can only
Do her
utilize what
so
they give
much.
them. They
Yeah.
can only do what they give them. So if she's just been, that's probably why she's still with WWE, because she just been playing ball. You know, that's just
I
that.
I made a video about Rhea and Liv, and I said that the outcome might not be as simple as people think. What I do think is a possibility now that we just talked about this conversation. Bailey go to Raw. Let's say Liv does beat Rhea, retain. I think Bailey will be one of the first people to that. It will be something fresh, something new. And when I say Bailey could be the new Natalia, I'm not saying neither one of y'all. I already see y'all. I'm not saying that they ass. What I'm saying is you got Natalia, who's a legend, a vet, and she's getting excited on Twitter about possibly winning the women's IC belt just because she could be the first to do it. Like shit like that is kind of like you kind of know where you at in kayfabe and in real life. Now Natalia just does shit to be the first to do it, break records, all that bullshit. I think Natalia is somebody who should, like she's been doing in the past, face the champion and lose to put over the champion. That's just the position she's in. It's not my fault. I'm not the booker. Bailey is about to be in that position. Think about it. Bailey fucking getting putting good matches on with Tiffany Stratton. That she should not have to make Tiffany Stratton look good, in my opinion. But that's where we at with Bailey. So that's just me. But so what y'all think, man? Y'all like my idea? Loser should leave Raw and go to SmackDown. Liv versus Rhea, and then who should win?
I mean, who versus Rhea? Liv versus Rhea, you said?
Loser leave SmackDown. I mean, loser leave Raw.
I mean, people just jumping from show to show nowadays anyway. So would that even matter?
Yeah, exactly. No.
Yeah,
To me,
but they trying to make it matter though.
I think Bailey needs to go back heel, and I think she needs to be in a fraction with Roxanne and Cora Jade. Cora Jade can get the attention because she's attractive, and Roxanne can get the attention because she got the wrestling skills. And they just need to mollywop the Raw division because Raw needs some wake up. They need to kickstart it. And it don't have to be a damage control situation. They can just have their own identity, be their own people, but align with each other. Like, you need us and you're standing on our backs, and it's only so many times we gonna let you stand on our backs to help you. So let Bayley, help Cora Jade with the wrestling, help Roxanne with the promoing, be a threat in that Raw locker room, because Raw needs all the love right now. The Raw's women's division is just so boring. It is. And they need a spark. And I think with Cora Jade coming up, she can be that spark because she can talk a little bit. And then with Roxanne coming up, she got the wrestling down. Now you got the veteran in Bayley, because everybody's like, don't mess with the old people. Don't mess with the old people. They're there. They're the locker room leaders. Okay, locker room leader can guide the young ones, because Raw's women's division, I feel so bad for Rhea and Liv, because it's not their faults. They're not booking themselves. It's just their storyline has gotten so pushed and forced down our throat, so nobody's interested. And
because it's because they dragging the shit out of this long-term story shit.
Yeah.
They need some shit just needs an end date. The finish line need to come a little quicker than 2 or 3 years.
And I think with Cora Jade and Roxanne coming up, they can really start, because the girl, right, I'll give it to Cora Jade. She got a social media following. People like looking at her. And so if she could do 5 minutes in the ring and let Roxanne do the 10 minutes and they protecting each other, I'm here for that.
That's
And if
crazy.
Bayley wants to be the leader and be like, I was nice, I'm not going to be so nice this time. I was trying to be Mrs. Nice. Them days is over with. It's every woman for themselves. And I got the two that's going to back me up to mollywop this whole women's division and take that belt off of Liv or either Rhea. So that's just my opinion.
And speaking of women's division booking, Michin should have won that damn title.
Yes, sir.
She should have won that shit, dog. Like,
yes,
real
sir.
talk.
Nah, fuck that.
Nah, that's what we was in for. Story-wise, she should have won that. And personally, Michin's the better fucking wrestler, in my opinion. So
okay, so here's how I feel about.
But y'all see, I think sometimes we get it twisted. It isn't about who's the better in-ring wrestler. It's about who knows how to generate.
Now, granted, I'm not saying that as a reason she should have won. I was just stating an opinion there. That was just my thoughts on the top of it.
I feel you, but I'm not even sure she's the better wrestler, to be honest with you. But Chelsea Green gives title. Chelsea Green gives that title an identity.
I think Chelsea Green.
She has a persona more.
What
so
I think
I'm gonna tell you this. If y'all go back to when Michin was in TNA and watch how she was out wrestling all them motherfuckers, you are gonna change your opinion about who's the better wrestler, and especially that match that they had back in there. I'm just saying.
But keep in mind, Chelsea Green was wrestling dudes and shit in Lucha Underground, and she was kicking motherfuckers' ass. That's why I might give it to Chelsea. Humble, what you was about to say though?
Okay, y'all, I'm about to really hurt some feelings in this.
Don't come with that. Neither one of them shit now. It's like,
no, I'm really about to be brutally honest. Saturday's night main event, y'all, it was ass. I'm sorry, it was.
I mean, no, it was.
And I'm sorry, the WWE has become so whitewashed. I'm sorry, y'all. All the minorities had to lose at Saturday night's main event. All of us. It wasn't nobody on no upward trajectory. Did nobody get to tell their stories? To me, WWE needs to be mad that they only got 1.5 million people to watch. The show was not good. And if you are a Latino child or an Asian child or a Black child and you was looking at this event, you would have been like, who is on an upward trajectory? Who looks like me that can't even look like they can win? Who's a threat?
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah, but he wasn't there. He wasn't there. If you watch how Saturday night's main event was, you guys, there was an entertaining aspect to it. People promote. I'm cool with Chelsea Green winning, but then have Piper Niven drop her. Just that was the perfect time for Piper Niven to just drop her, mollywop her, mop the floor with her.
Easy.
Yeah. It's like
I agree with you. Because for one, this is what people got to realize about Saturday Night Main Event. That is looked at. If anybody actually looked at the history of Saturday Night Main Event, they approach it as another TV show. They approach it as another.
That's what I said.
It's a hybrid Raw and SmackDown, and
Yeah.
people had pay-per-view expectations for a TV show,
Yup.
and that's the problem. Yeah,
But that
people
ain't
were
our
looking at
fault.
it. I didn't say it was y'all fault, but a lot of
With
people
all
just
due
don't know the
respect,
history behind it.
but with all due respect, that is not our fault. If WWE sold it like that, which they did, because their YouTube was back in the day Saturday Night Main Events, and if you watch the flow of the show, the performance promo before the show, Mean Gene had sometimes interviews on Saturday Night's Main Event. So something was going on. There was no buy-in for this. There was no buy-in, no reason to watch. To me, New Day had the perfect storyline going on. You could have at least showed clips of them falling out on Saturday Night's Main Event and be like, "Oh, so this is an interesting story." I remember New Day being as tight, it locked in. What happened? This was a group I was watching at 14 years old. I'm 24 now. Like that, there was no buy-in, and
Yeah.
it just shows the audience this is a whitewash product. All the white people are on an upward trajectory, and if you are Black or Asian or Latino, I mean, there was nobody that looked like the diverse America that we all are a part of, you guys, and that's just how I feel. And to me, Triple H and the creative, they need to be mad. 1.5 is disappointing. You got beat
Well,
by
for
the Heisman
WWE.
Trophy. Yeah, I mean, you got beat by the Heisman Trophy presentation. So Americans were more interested in Travis Hunter getting a trophy than your Saturday Night's Main Event. Let that simmer.
Let me say this. Let me just beat the allegations real quick, right? So when I dropped my review, people was trying to say that not a lot of people, of course, was basically view baiting, clickbaiting views to get, you know what I'm saying? Listen, Saturday Night Main Event was fucking trash. Not because for me, the matches, if those matches was on regular shows, that would have been fine. Bro,
Right.
this shit was like watching fucking YouTube ads back to back to back to back, and you can't skip them. That's basically what the shit felt like to me. I'm trying to watch Kevin Owens versus Cody Rhodes, which is a decent match. It's fucking two. You see how our screens are split in four? It's fucking two screens, and the fucking ad is bigger than the match. So now I'm like, okay, it's a Target app. All right, that shit's about to go off. No, there's another ad. I'm like, okay, another ad. Then I'm like, another ad. I'm like, okay. I'm like 5 ads in a row while I'm watching because
They trying to get their Christmas check, bruh. They gotta pay them bills.
But listen, it's presented as a TV show. All right, cool. But if I'm watching this shit on Peacock, so I'm already getting hit with ads. So I'm like, all right, cool.
No
I'm
bullshit
getting hit
though.
with Peacock ads and NBC ads. That's crazy, bruh. Like I enjoyed the matches was straight, whatever the case may be. The matches were what they were. But everything around it, and Jesse Ventura, he's a legend, but his commentary was ass. Nobody's gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Okay, it was ass. All right, that's it. I know.
Damn, you gonna do the OG like that?
Nah.
We don't got a real heel commentator, so we needed a fresh perspective. Cool, but he didn't add no value to the shit at all. I'm like, he's right.
Now, bro, I'm gonna tell you this. Now, this is the thing. I knew what to expect going into this because as soon as they made the WWE Network available, I went back and binge watched all the retro stuff, including all of the Saturday Night Main Events up to the current one that was going on at the time. All of them are the same, bro. It's a house show on TV with advertisement and ads and all that stuff. So I already knew what to expect going. Now that's just me because I kind of got a mental generalization of what each of their shows are probably or more than likely used for. And granted, it was no different than the one you would see in 1998, bro. Like, I mean, they use them all for the same thing, all ad heavy, all theatrical, video package, interview heavy stuff. You know, that's the setup for whatever's coming up on Raw. Nothing is really going to be too heavy going into those types of shows, bro.
But
And
your
when it comes,
biggest storyline being Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes, we couldn't see the pile driver. I mean, to me, that's the biggest disservice. That's your biggest storyline to bring in a new audience.
Now that I agree with.
Yeah,
like I don't know how they control the time slots on Peacock, if any, but when stuff is getting streamed, I would think they would be able to bleed over. It's not like there's a hard cutoff or any immediate like for like a streaming network. You know, that's what I don't get. At least encourage people to finish over on Peacock or something, bro.
Hey, we go, I'm gonna let Dave start us off on the next topic. I see people was talking about the women's mid-card title for Raw. So we seen that a Hill won on SmackDown. So
which I don't think she should have though, but maybe it's just because I personally think Michin had better matches leading up to that. But anyways, I felt she deserved it. But
I think we're gonna get a face to win on Raw, and I think Nightwing is gonna win, y'all. I think the Bird is gonna win.
Why you think that?
I'm gonna let Dave tell you why. I think Dave knows why. I know. You know,
great minds think alike, because I feel the same way, Couch. I have a feeling Lyra's gonna win. The dark horse is Dakota Kai, but I have a feeling they want to give Lyra some credibility. I have no smoke with Lyra, but he's just very boring to me right now, and like good wrestler. But I would like to see more from her. But I definitely think she's the favorite. She's gonna win.
Quick question: Who is it down to right now in that tournament?
That's a great fucking question, because
Dakota
I genuinely don't fucking know.
I think it's Dakota Kai, Zoe Starks.
Yes.
Yeah, and Lyra. To me, it's money.
So them three.
It got to be one more. I think.
I want to say it's one more. I just can't.
Is Natalya still in it?
I think so. I think
Natalya is still in it.
In a perfect world, she wins, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Me neither, but I wouldn't be mad at that. Her Zoe Stark, I wouldn't be mad at it. I wouldn't be mad at it at all. Dakota Kai, I like Dakota Kai, but I don't think she has enough. Like, I don't think it's enough interest in her. It's not enough interest. Like,
there's
I like
no
Dakota
interest
Kai
in her
because I know Dakota. Like, I follow her. You know, she does the podcast with Lena Vega. She cool, damage control, whatever kid may be. I don't think, as a general consensus, based off of the Chelsea Green selection, I'm pretty sure they're gonna go for either a young upstart or somebody who's established. So realistically, Lyra or Natalya. Realistically, since they didn't go with Zelina Vega, which I'm not even gonna get back into it. What you got, Dave?
I feel the same way about Selena.
I agree with a lot of what you said, but I think Lyra's gonna win, unfortunately. But if you made me have to pick, I honestly would rather Natalya win it over her.
Yeah,
I think
that's majority
there.
That's majority. Now, what would be an out of nowhere swerve if they were to throw a wrench in this whole shit?
Have Charlotte Flair pop up and win it.
Bro,
that's crazy work.
The only
thing I don't like about
that would give the IC title instant credibility.
But why does she? But the only reason it would, but I just don't like that she gets to skip the line every time she comes back though. Like qualify for the shit. That's all I'm saying. Don't just say, all right, I'm not injured no more.
But that's
jump in the ring and fight them and let's see. That's all I'm saying. That's the whole thing. You think you better get in this ring and fight?
Nah, that would be some good heat. I ain't gonna cap.
But why is it that everybody thinks Charlotte wants a mid-card title?
Well, sometimes that's a legacy title because that opens the door for a female Grand Slam. It's a female Grand Slam accolade that they are going to be putting on their legacy there. That's something that they would want to have under their belt because they can be one of the most decorated female wrestlers because they won every title that there is to win. That's why Sheamus is going so hard for this IC title, and he's a multi-time world champion.
I'm about to say, don't get it messed up. Whenever Becky Lynch come back, she's gonna get one of those mid-card straps. Not if not for a long time, I guarantee she's before she retires, she's gonna have one of them bitches. Watch, I guarantee that. Y'all be talking about Charlotte. I think Becky Lynch is definitely one of those people too, who was like, yo,
real talk.
She went back to get the NXT championship, and that shit so to IWC, that
real
shit don't
talk.
even count. But she said, "Nah, it count for me. It count for Charlotte. It count for me." So don't be shocked. I'm trying
then if Becky goes for it, then is it wise to go ahead and put it on Lyra? Because Lyra needs the elevation right now.
That would be a good feud, though.
Yeah,
that's
like
a good story. That's a good story.
Because the girl can wrestle. Lyra can wrestle. I'm just not interested in her character. She just comes off as good wrestler. And if Becky can get on her heel game and just really be a threat, just break this girl down. I'm here for a Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch rivalry for the Intercontinental Championship. I think it would help the brand, the Raw brand.
Let's do the opposite though. Let somebody set me of Lyra on the Indies when she was a heel, and I was like, not bad. What if Becky came back? Congratulations, blah blah blah. Lyra like, fuck out of here. I don't need you. This is my shit now. You don't run shit around here no more. I'm the one. And then Becky is the face and she's the heel. Because Becky, unlike Charlotte, I think she would do the job for somebody that she knows personally. So I mean that could elevate her as well. Because Lyra did in NXT, she was better as a heel to me.
But you want to know personal opinion. The real way is not just the name of who carries the title. The best way to elevate these women mid-card titles are how these titles are booked. Because for one, back when I was coming up in the Attitude Era days, like for a minute, when I was watching WWE back then, my favorite title was the IC title because motherfuckers went to war over that damn belt. Like the matches they had from ladder matches to cage matches over that IC title was better than the dang world title at the time. If they put that title on the line in some classic knockdown, drag out, bloodbath type matches, because the women are bleeding now. So, but if these matches are that high of a tier, it's going to elevate that title regardless because you got to fight to get that title, and the best of the best are carrying that title the same way the same ones who are the world champions right now have all held the male intercontinental titles. They all held the U.S. title at some point in time, or at least a majority of them. If they book those titles the right way, it's going to put respect on the title.
And do you think maybe to swerve it a little bit, okay, let somebody win it and do like a little open challenge to the NXT girls to say, hey, you girls have been killing it the past year 2024. You've been the nonstop discussion, talked about blah blah blah. How do you feel about doing an open challenge for the new IC title? And I think if they are trying to sell the audience on Lyra as a heel, the people that need to take her on should be like Lola Vice, need to be like Via Hell, need to be like, it's a great way to elevate the NXT's women's talent, women. I'm so tired of people playing with my name. I play with these women on Raw. I can even play with the girls in NXT that you claim to love so much. Let me start. Lyra just needs to start mollywopping and going through chicks. But along the way, she can elevate the other NXT girls and say, what happened to your great NXT girls? You say they're the best women's division. I was down there, held the NXT title, and now I'm on the main roster, mollywopping them with the mid-card title. That's how, to me, Lyra can be looked at as a threat. It's just going through checks. And then if they want to go with EO as the baby face to take that butt off of her in a nice little storyline, I'm cool with that too.
Facts. Hold on. What the fuck is? Hold on. Let me. Tina, I don't know what you talking about. You gotta be on timeout. Ain't nobody even say nothing about LGBTQ on here. What the fuck are you talking about? You on timeout? and then we'll see if you change your attitude when you come back. Anyway, so yeah, I agree. Actually, I think that would be cool. But you know what else would be cool as well, though? Well, first of all, let me say this: I have a sneaky suspicion that that title is gonna not be defended at PLE. Neither one of the mid card. Those titles are gonna be defended the show before the PLE, like across the board. Sad. Listen, I hate to say it, but we couldn't even get the women's tag team belts on the PLE for a long time. So I don't think they're gonna do with these what we want them to do. They're gonna be defended on weekly television for the most part, unless it's SummerSlam or WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying?
That's my whole case. If they book these titles the right way, people are gonna want to see that shit on a PLE. Because granted, you lucky if you see a tag team title on a match on a PLE nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But so for real, if the storylines are that potent, if they are that potent, if a rivalry is surrounded around those titles, they can get on a PLE if there's enough stock in them. They only put stuff on the pay-per-view where they see the money at. So like I said, if they book it the right way, they'll come.
Facts. Okay, he said, so supposedly EO is taking Kairi Sane's spot, and it's gonna be Natalya and Alba Fire in the tournament. So now that adds a new layer to me because EO losing would be weird, but at the same time, EO versus Dakota Kai would have to happen. And so what y'all think? We want to get another breakup, or what's going on?
No, I think they're gonna give it to Natalya. I mean,
I think so too.
No disrespect, no disrespect to EO, but can you see WWE? This is to go on Humble's point, but can you see WWE having two Asians going far with a mid-card title right now? It's hard to believe. I hate to say it, but I think they'll give it to Natalya, and I'm cool with that.
By the way, speaking of wrestlers of Asian descent, if any of y'all subscribe to the WWE Vote YouTube channel?
Nah.
Subscribe there immediately, because whoever runs that channel, it's a WWE related channel, but whoever runs it deserves a Nobel Peace Prize because they drop hidden gems on it. Like they just released an unaired World Heavyweight Championship match from 2003 from that has it was Triple H versus Tajiri, and this was over and when they had a Asian tour, so on and so forth. But for those of y'all who sleep on Tajiri, like this was popping. Y'all watch that match, Triple H versus Tajiri, World Heavyweight title. You are going to appreciate how great of a wrestler and a worker Tajiri is. The match is like 30-some minutes long. They had a pay-per-view quality match. I feel if Tajiri had the right manager, he could bang with anybody in the ring. But if he had like a Paul Heyman-esque manager, he could have did something for real. Like that match right there is going to make you say, dang, they didn't do Tajiri right. Like straight up.
I think they damn like that because of his stature. I think that's the because
he was a fire wrestler, but of course Vince McMahon is a body dude. He preferred the people who were 6'3" and up, 280 some odd pounds. But at the same time, like the only exception to the rule was Rey Mysterio. But Tajiri could go just as good, bruh. Like, because him and Triple H literally had a technical damn match. It was fire. Like, I'm literally gonna watch it again when I get off here.
Hey, since we got Offie Kingdom in the building,
what's good, OG Offie Kingdom?
Sir.
What's good?
What up, players?
We talk about the New Day shit a lot, so let me let you take it over from here. In my video I dropped today, I did say this, and I thought I was really cooking. Y'all saw how the New Day they came in the arena and none of the baby faces was fucking with them, none of that shit. I said, what do they walk in that motherfucker and all the hills like, hey yo, that's some good shit, y'all. I like what you doing. Karen Cross like, I told y'all motherfuckers, right? I wasn't putting y'all against each other. I was just telling y'all to get y'all shit right. And then you got Kevin Owens coming from SmackDown all the way from SmackDown just to say, hey, y'all motherfuckers cold as hell, man. Y'all keep doing y'all shit. and they don't know how to receive it because nobody fucking with them. The fans not, and the baby face is not. But now that all the heels is shit, them motherfuckers in the back playing WWE 2K with the Judgment Day in the clubhouse. They hanging out with all the heels, just doing like wild shit like that. Like OG, what you think about some shit like that happened before they start getting in the ring? They start fucking with the heels backstage.
I think that was perfect booking. I think just with that, they're doing a good job. They need to like play a little naive a little longer just to kind of troll. Just like I think that it was a good segment that Coffee Kingston was like, I brought my mom. I flew her first class just to see this. Like that was good heat. And then he knows it. So then he keeps emphasizing on it. So I think that they're doing good psychology with that. Yeah, I think the first person that they need to interact with, matter of fact, Carrie and Cross need to walk up on them and they could just do some silent shit. He could just look at them like, huh, I told you niggas. And then and then maybe the next week they reach out to him and then that kind of puts them like, oh, this one, they fucking with the heels now. And then they can just kind of end the segment like, you know, he could be walking out with the girls and they could be like, hey, carry him, whatever. We need to talk. And then just that's the end of an episode. And then just kind of build from then. And then, like you said, after like maybe a month of building, they need to be like, you know, yeah, let's about taking down everybody and have, you know, Mysterio as the face that kind of lead in the pack. And the good booking was just basically saying like, if it was John Cena and Orton, you let them do it. If it was Roman Reigns and you let them do it. So they need to emphasize on that point. And then really get them over as heel, and it'll really get them over as like fucking assholes. And either way it goes, they can do a sneaky win and get heat, or they can get beat down and get heat. So either way it goes, in that situation, it'll really put them over as heels.
Hey, Braylon, thank you for the 5, bro. And I definitely agree. Listen, I thought I was cooking in this video this morning, bro, because I was really like thinking about that shit. Like, yo, like, I don't know. I genuinely do think that the reason why they haven't had them wrestle yet, they're working on a new theme. You let Sasha Banks' ex-husband make the fucking gear. They doing the anime shit. Have the motherfuckers come out like Spawn and shit. Have the motherfuckers come out with the Majin Buu cell. You know what I'm saying? Frieza. Yo, I'm telling you, bro. The New Day, for what it's worth, man. I get them shit for the bootios, but they're a lot smarter than people. Like them as two individuals is smart as hell. So they know how to get over, bro. Like them versus the entire roster, bro. Come on, WWE, y'all got to see that shit. I don't even care if y'all take it from me. But imagine them whooping LWO ass, whooping Alpha Academy ass, all of them. And so one of y'all in the comment section said, do it like that, but make it a gauntlet. That would be what? You know how they'll put them over ASAP, and then
let me ask you this, Black Book. Since they're the New Day and they're kind of like going off script, do you feel like what's name would have been a good addition? But since that can't happen,
yeah,
do you feel like they should just be a tandem, or do you feel like eventually they need to add somebody to their shit, or even join somebody else shit? What do you think?
So what I said, I said they need to do some Ministry of Darkness shit and put them motherfuckers with Final Testament and get rid of AOP. But they don't have to be like a group where Karrion Kross is the leader. But the Miz and Karrion Kross are a couple that's working out. Karrion Kross, like, you know, I'll fuck with the New Day. Let them hang around us. AOP, like, they can't hang around us. They was eating bootios. He said, nah, motherfucker, I fuck with them. They listen to me. The reason why y'all not tag team champions because y'all not listen to me. Y'all listen to this bald head motherfucker. So now y'all can get y'all shit pack up, have the New Day beat their ass, and then all of them just walking around together. They can be backstage chilling. They don't got to come out as a faction.
Actually,
chill shit.
Oh, let me drop something I just thought of. What if? Okay, since they got so much heat right now and they can kind of get back, bro. So what if they pull Apollo Crews into the shit and now he can get for real feature heat, like as an actual person who matters?
Well, see,
that's if he joins Raw. That's if he joins Raw.
I was gonna go with Omos. They need a big guy. Omos
I thought he would
be their bodyguard, a heater,
a
real heater.
He not really no bullshit. Omos would be perfect.
He would.
Isn't he a free agent right now though? Or am I wrong about that?
A free agent as far as not being on a show, not a free agent like in real life, I don't think. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
he's still on the website. He's still on
because
the website.
all right,
would be perfect.
Omos would be perfect. He could be a real heater. He could be like, you know what? They keep sleeping on me. and I see what the New Day is doing, and I'm on that type of time, and he just need to go. Just and especially if the story's gonna be them trying to go for the War Raiders, it ain't gonna look realistic, y'all. I'm sorry. The War Raiders are big. So they gonna need a heavy, like a real heavy, like a almost.
But you know what I said though.
I think they hating on Omos because at first I remember I thought they dropped him and then he cleared it up and was like, no, I'm still for the company. I think Triple H is gonna just shit on him just to keep him from going over there with his friends. So I don't think that would be good, but I don't think they fuck him because he's been off TV for too long. And what are they doing? He ain't get injured or nothing. So I think getting that. I think they just Triple H. You know what I'm saying? Is just fucking with him because he don't want him to go over there.
At first, I thought it's because just because he don't know how to book big motherfuckers, which WWE has a bad history of booking big motherfuckers. But then when he brought back Braun Strowman, I'm like, oh nah, that's not what it is. I'm really kind of starting to think it gotta be something is fucking going on backstage with some of these motherfuckers. Omos, Street Profits. I'm trying to think, what did y'all each do individually? Because Omos been going for a long ass time.
A very long time. I'm annoyed. I'm really annoyed.
What about Street Profits and New Day Gang going together on some heel shit? That'll be cold.
Yeah.
But it's too much of a dichotomy. They're two completely different characters and all that kind of stuff. You know, I don't know how that would mesh. That wouldn't even mesh. And with Omos, even when Vince was still running things, Vince would probably put him in a short-term feud with somebody, build a hype around that little feud, and then at the pay-per-view, Omos would put that person over, and then we wouldn't see him again until the next time somebody needs to get put over.
Yeah.
They conquered the big guy, basically, that kind of shit. So
I hate that shit. Stupid ass booking. And I was saying this in my video. I was like, we be forgetting about certain motherfuckers backstage. You know what I would like to see just to get to some good heat? Have the motherfuckers run up on Titus O'Neil. All he does is fucking advocacy shit anyway. Imagine how much heat that they would get if he's promoting some like kids, like support the kids, help the kids, feed the homeless shelter shit on live Raw, and they just start whooping Titus O'Neil ass like during like an actual commercial.
I like that. Black Couch. These cats got me.
That's actually alright.
Y'all calling Triple H Triple K? Y'all some cold.
Dang, that's cold work.
It ain't that bad, bro.
I mean,
that's crazy work.
He ain't beating the allegations, bro.
That's some.
Well, I wouldn't. He's not beating the allegations.
He got to drop the M-bomb to give him that. That's cold.
Yeah, well, like look. Say what y'all want. Like for one, I would give that to Vince first. If anything, he actually said the N-word on TV to a black wrestler. So he said it to Booker T, I think. So Triple H ain't on that level when it comes to that kind of stuff. He dang sure ain't Hulk Hogan level.
So. Well, wasn't it a lawsuit? And the black female writer claimed that in a text message he can get a little loose with his lips. Like I said,
I didn't see the lawsuit, so I wouldn't know about
that. Triple H ain't beating the allegations with me. And I'm sorry, most of 2024, the 50-50 booking of the Street Profits, you put the ball in their hands, then you taking it out of their hands, you putting the ball in their court, you taking them off that's getting on my nerves.
Because they want Montez.
No,
they want Montez Ford to go solo, but he chose to. So yeah, that's exactly what they want.
Stop it.
I'm serious.
The Street Profits have always been for good PR. You love throwing them in commercials. You saw it on Saturday Night's Main Event.
I was about to say that.
It's like I'm tired of the good PR moments. I'm ready for them to be on some type of trajectory, and they don't have to break up. But good gosh.
Of course they don't have to.
Elimination Chamber, there was nobody that had a louder reaction than Montez Ford. So it's like, I'm sorry.
Let me coming
out like a suspect. It's a rap.
I'll tell you this, Black Couch, do your thing because you're like the Street Profit expert, bro. At this point,
let me clear this up. So with the Triple K shit, I never said that. I said it one time. I was being funny. Like I was the Carmelo Hayes video. I wasn't really taking that shit seriously. Like obviously, I knew what was gonna happen the following week, so I was fucking around. So I don't really think the Triple H is a racist here. But here is one thing I will say though. there's two possible things that can be true at the same time. The motherfucker just don't know how to book black people, and the motherfucker jealousy and envy doesn't necessarily mean being racist. So let me get that out the
Black
way.
couch.
Nah,
I
for
got
real,
to
for real.
stop you.
No, for real. Think about it.
No.
Think about it.
No.
Think about it.
Because
I
see
don't think he's racist.
now I'm about to be Angela Bassett in Malcolm X when she got to give Malcolm X the real about the Nation of Islam. I am sorry. Triple H has made this a whitewash product. If you look at the Netflix commercial with all the streamers, you notice it's only white streamers. And I got a family now that's a black family that stream they butts off in Tantalizing Tony. They won't even look at them. And they do everything for WWE. And I'm sorry. He ain't beating the allegations with me. I take it back to Matt Riddle. I distinctly remember Matt Riddle acting like an asshole at an airport. And he still got better booking than Omos and the Street Profits and Apollo Crews that are non-problematic. I'm sorry. The math is not mathing. And he ain't beating the allegations with me. And I'm not paying for WWE tickets to see black men on a low trajectory. I'm not. That's some BS. And I don't care what nobody says. Omos is trash. Well, guess what? So was Maxine Dupree, and we had to watch her whack ass matches. Now she got a little better in the ring, but we had to sit there and watch them.
Oh man. But so from the play devil's advocate, the reason why I would not say that as well is based off of how black women have been booked as well though. Because black women for the most part have been booked in a pretty good light. So that's why I was like, because Bianca Belair is his favorite person. Let's not get it fucked. He's pushing Rhea right now. But the reason why Bianca Belair got pushed during Vince McMahon's whole shit is because Triple H put that work in for her because she couldn't even win shit on his brand on NXT. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, I'm not going to take it that far. I would need to know for sure. Certain things I can't call a person without knowing for sure. I can't call nobody a racist. You know what I'm saying? I need to know, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Because you can see through the line.
Who's in the room? That's my question.
We don't know.
You got Booker T right there that's running his own promotion and can do a good job in booking. Give him an opportunity. Mark Henry, give him an opportunity. He went out and he found Bianca and Jade.
Yeah.
I mean, at some point, the excuses got to stop. For most of 2024, he's had the ability to change that. I don't see where it's changing. And I'm sorry to ask me to cough up $2,000, $3,000 in tickets, and then you want the priority pass. This gonna be an additional. No, I'm not spending my black dollars on my product. I'm sorry.
Well, I'll say so. Black, I'll say this, and overall, so as far as the individual, once again, for me to call them racist, I agree with you. I need to actually see it and hear proof. Everybody in wrestling who I deem as that, they have either said or done deliberately, unmistakably acts that literally allows that title to get put on them. Now, second, 2024 WWE, there's now people over Triple H. At first, before this merger happened with TKO, it was mainly people on the chairman board of WWE, which Triple H had a very high seat. But now you got TKO, UFC, and all these things that are pulling strings and making business decisions as well. Number three, none of this stuff is surprising to me with wrestling in general, because even coming up as a younger wrestling fan, I was always thinking, why all the black wrestlers either got to be pimps or singing and dancing when they coming down to the ring and doing all this stuff and doing all this comedy related stuff, making us look crazy? Or the minority, like, for crying out loud, the Mexicans were riding out on lawnmowers, for crying out loud. They had Spanish people riding to the ring on lawnmowers. Like, they've been complaining about this stuff for 20, 30 years. So if it ain't, like, it's going to take literally a shutdown and build back up to change it at this point of the whole industry.
But even the Latinos, y'all, the Latinos are even. Selena Vega ain't even on an upward trajectory. Like, what? Who is Selena's character?
I
What's her
agree. I
like?
agree. She should have been
Something
one.
in the buttermilk is not right, y'all, and you saw it on Saturday.
Buttermilk.
Something is up, and I'm sorry. You can't pull. You can't fake in front this. It's right in front of my face, and I'm not feeling what WWE is selling. And I'm gonna keep speaking up on it. I don't care who feels like it's virtue signaling. And if I'm a DEI bitch, you can feel how you want to feel. I'm a consumer of the WWE product. I feel how the hell I
Well,
feel.
well, nobody's really going against you because I feel this way. We all felt this
Nah,
way
the
when
comment.
every time.
Nah, okay, quick.
What
Nah,
up?
she be talking about the comment section. I know what she talking about.
Oh,
Nah,
down there.
Yeah, she
Oh,
be talking
I
about
Let,
the
let me
comments.
let me
I be
ask
saying it.
y'all this real quick before
uh,
we get off the black shit, and this is for the chat too. So boom, I just thought it's random. What if what if Dawkins did a 360 and he came back Jack like Jinder Mahal? Do you then see potential of him
Nah.
being star,
well,
or is it because of his
you said
image
Dawkins.
back?
So I want to say this. Even if he does that, I don't even think it's gonna work. Because keep in mind, unless you're a woman, Triple H really don't care about how good your physique is, the way Vince McMahon did. Like, let's
Right.
be real. The whole reason why Jinder Mahal got that championship was because one, they needed to get over with
An audience.
the audience in India,
Yeah.
and also the dude was in incredible shape. But at the same time, the dude was on hella steroids. Like the dude was, you can just tell. So I don't even think if Dawkins does that, Triple H is gonna like be like, "Oh, here's a championship." You know, I don't see Triple H in that route. Now, if it was a woman, I do believe that because Triple H does love that masculine woman shit a lot. Like that's the one
China.
thing he like China, Bianca, Rhea, Jade.
Jordan
That
Grace.
exactly
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Grace. Like let's say Raquel takes another few months off, right, and she comes back more lean and more cut. You're gonna see her quickly get pushed how she was supposed to be already.
Hmm.
Like so, I don't even know if Dawkins was to do that if that would go that route. You know, I mean,
And
I still think he's ready now. He's just because like they can do so much with him. Like he can be a mid Carter because everybody
That
like
shit.
on Montez, but it's like what's really
Angelo
special
is
about Montez?
Angelo is a good wrestler. Even
Yeah,
Andrade, we all been saying Andrade needs Selena Vega.
yes,
What is the
Yeah.
issue? It's
I
like
agree.
I'm supposed to be excited for Penta L0 when y'all can't even get it right with Dragon Lee and
That you
Santos
got
Escobar.
she got a valid point right there though. Like, cause here's my thing, right?
Yeah. Hold on.
Andrade, I feel like the first day they should have done is just put him in LWO.
Nah, I disagree because
I felt
because
now listen. Let me tell you why.
nah.
Let me tell you why. It would have made a lot more sense than having Carlito low key. See, I love how Carlito was a part of it, but Andrade made more sense. Like Andrade and Ray have some of the best matches on SmackDown and Raw for that United States Championship. And so they can be like, hey, look how good we were against each other. Imagine how good we like united. And they could have been tag champs like a little short reign or something. And he would have had a
See,
mouthpiece. Like
but
and
that's the
then
problem though.
hmm
Because look how that shit is working out for Dragon Lee. It's
but to be
as
okay,
a
but here's my thing. Couch, we talked about this. Dragon Lee was never gonna work because no matter how hard they try to
the
find
Rey
the next Rey
Mysterio story.
Mysterio, the next Rey Mysterio ends up being Rey Mysterio.
But Andrade's above that shit. So you put him in a group.
But
Andrade,
here's
the
my
only
thing
reason
though.
why Zelina
hmm
Vega not went Andrade is because Andrade had to ask for that. Because it's no way possible that they didn't want to just pair them back together ASAP. He's probably like, oh, listen, I learned a lot being on my own and shit. I don't really need a mouthpiece. If y'all gonna force it on me, cool. But just let me do what I gotta do. And I think the reason why Montez Ford, something happened backstage. Whether it was him complaining about his position or not, Triple H, the reason why he don't fuck with the Street Profits is because they did something. It don't got nothing to do with the wrestling, I don't think. I think backstage he was like, yo, y'all fucking me over. He like, all right, fuck you then. Then all right, y'all, I'm gonna get y'all attacked, and y'all not even gonna come out. These fucking four doofuses had a match or whatever last night, and these bitches didn't even come out to interfere in the match. Like that fucking come on.
So can I say this? If that's the case, then maybe that should tell you what me and you talked about like way back when we did the like, videos and stream. We said that Montez is talented, but if it wasn't for Bianca being his wife, I don't think he'd be in the position he'd be in right now. So,
but my thing of it is, yes, New Day has something going on, but they're on separate shows. You about to make SmackDown 3 hours. You mean to tell me because the New Day got a story, the Street Profits can't have nothing going on? Like, come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Like the something in the buttermilk is just something is up. We've been saying Andrade has needed a mouthpiece. Get Selena out of the LWO and let her manage Andrade. If this Penta L0 thing is going to happen, then I do think they need to bring in Jose, the assistant from AEW. And then I think if
I
they
hope so
want,
too.
I think that Jose, the assistant, they don't need to be a tag team, Andrade and Penta L0, but let Jose, the assistant, talk for him. Let him be the one to handle his business affairs. That's the selling point for Andrade right there. I'm moving differently now. I want to look at some mid-card belts, and then I want to look at that champion, because at some point it can't always be KO that goes at Cody Rhodes. You're gonna have to give Andrade and Carmelo and maybe even Oba a chance, because it's coming off whitewash. It can't be KO, then back to white guy B and Randy Orton. Like, you can't keep having and then a random Samoa.
Hey, Ricky.
Like, come on now.
What's up? Talk to me.
I'm about to fuck humble head up. Let's talk about Ricochet.
Ricochet?
Let's talk about Ricochet. Humble, I gave him a chance. I gave him an opportunity. All right. I tried. You just give him a chance. I gave him a chance. Now he on camera talking about something.
I ain't gonna lie.
That shit is terrible.
I'm not gonna lie.
That nigga suck. Ricochet ain't shit, man. I'm sorry.
He was never good in the mic.
Oh my god.
He was never good. He was an amazing wrestler. Here's my thing.
Whoa. Ricochet is black. What's going on? Hold on. Yes, he is.
Who said Ricochet ain't black?
Hey, boycott. Ricochet is black. What you talking about? Come on now.
He's just light skin, gang.
I'm gonna say, don't do that light skin shit. Ricochet black. But that don't got nothing to do with what we talking about.
I will say this.
He black, but that don't got shit to do with him being ass.
He's just light skin, gang.
I will say this. I was disappointed, y'all. But let me see where the story goes, because if the story is to link him up with the Hurt Syndicate, then I'm here for it.
But here's my thing, right? Sorry, Humble. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead, Ricky.
I don't think he'll fit well with the Hurt Syndicate.
Me neither.
Let me tell you why. Showing is a high flyer, but if you've been keeping up with his last few matches, he's been wrestling more like a powerhouse with a little bit of high flying moves.
I'm looking to it.
So my whole thing is, which is why he's looking like Bobby's equal. So if anybody's gonna join, I think it has to be like a powerhouse or a technical wrestler. Because
but here's the thing: the Hurt Syndicate is moving with a swagger that Ricochet don't have right now. And you saw how Swerve was handling him with the whole Trevor and talking to him crazy, and it's like, dude, you just took a L to Bobby Lashley. Who are you talking to?
Right.
So I do think linking up Ricochet to the Hurt Syndicate could tell some stories, because remember, it wasn't long ago MVP was fussing at Shelton Benjamin about where his heart is at. So that could be the riff right there. You bringing in a young dude, then you trying to bring in Max Caster, which I could think could be another element to their story as a team and disarray and all that. So I'm here for it. Was it messy how we got here and a little goofy? Yes, it was. But I'm still invested in Ricochet's journey. I want to see where it goes.
Hey Ricky, I'm gonna let OG go, but hey JP, I said in the YouTube short that I kind of think that Ricochet is purposely leaning into the shit now because he just want to play on it. He try to turn a positive into good. Everybody isn't capable of doing that though. The way he's kind of doing it is that could turn into go away heat rather than like remember how Dominic Mysterio was when he first started in Judgment Day. He was doing that shit on purpose to get over. The Tonga Loa, he know he's the botch king, and it's a meme now. Like he like Shaggy. They say Shaggy could beat Super Saiyan Goku. Like that. That's how Tonga Loa is. Ricochet. I don't think Ricochet got that kind of that type of meme ability that he has the meme because motherfuckers already jealous of him because he got a fine ass girl. So niggas already jealous of him.
Yeah.
So now that you got some shit that we can actually point the finger at and say that you ass, he's not gonna have that time. He's gonna have go away heat. But what you think, OG?
I think that they should boom. So this is how I would book Ricochet at this point. So he does need to join the Hurt Business. Now they kind of, how can we bring him back from getting punked like that? Easy. Have him do a Kevin Owen-ish type of meltdown to justify why he's getting into new character. Boom. So have him really get fed up, like fuck up the ring, like that type shit. Fuck up the ring, or hit some refs, do some shit to Michael Cole. Not Michael Cole, but the announcers, whatever, whoever they got, have them do some shit to them. Really go salve. Put the mask back on, and then have him looking like how the luchadors, how that's still, so he can still match. So you can still have him like the luchadors. They'll have him in 3-piece suits and stuff with a mask still. So have him look like that. So we ain't gotta have him look like a luchador and jump around, but just have him, but on some real stuff, like how CM Punk start wearing the mask. We're not trying to trick the audience to convince y'all that I'm a whole nother person. It's just when I put this mask on, I got a whole different vibe. I don't need to talk no more. I'm gonna show you with the actions. You know what I'm saying? And then later on down the line, if his girl comes, then he could take the mask off, and then he can get into y'all want my girl so bad type of vibe, and then that opens up a different avenues from niggas trying to take her extra level. So that's how I say it.
I think that'll work. Yep.
If that's gonna work, it needs to be Prince Puma from Lucha Underground. The gimmick he had when he was in that show, I feel like that would make so much sense. Like for him to become Prince Puma again, and then to do all of that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like he just comes out with a new
have like
gimmick.
a meltdown or something first, not just next week he just got the mask on. And because you gotta realize everybody doesn't make that connection, bro. Everybody don't know around. We know the shit, but the average typical wrestling fan ain't gonna get the connection right off the bat. They're gonna be like, why the fuck this nigga got a mask on?
Yeah.
That part, that's what I'm saying. Go ahead and get him with the Hurt Syndicate.
Couch.
Then start the browbeating.
Pin this comment. I'm sorry, keep going, Humble. The third one to last. Explain.
Hey, I want to see, motherfucker. Is we talking about race right now? What the fuck? We talking about Ricochet, bro? What you talking about? Hey, one more time, bro. Come on, man. Niggas be wanting to get put in time out, bro. Come on now.
Anywho, as I was saying, linking Ricochet to the Hurt Syndicate, I think would help, because I'm not for Swerve to be talking to anybody crazy when he just took the L to Bobby Lashley. No, we was playing. I don't know what that was. I'm here for it. He's clueless. He don't know what's going on. Then boom, he takes out Will Ospreay tonight, whether it's a win or a loss. And he's like, no, we've been aligned the whole time. And now we're moving differently. We was in that old promotion, having to keep our head down and stay quiet. We in this new promotion, making new money, making new moves. And that's when you just, Hurt Syndicate, they need to start molly-whopping people. I don't care about this Death Rider crap. I don't care about you, Orange Cassidy and Jay White. Just
right, Humble. That he should say that, but it ain't gonna come out right. How he talks.
Say he can't fucking talk.
He don't have the,
he's gonna try to sound cool. That's the problem.
He just not talk and wrestle and just fuck people up.
He gonna start stuttering and shit.
Yeah, he don't. You could write the perfect script for Ricochet. He doesn't know how to do it. He just doesn't. Like some people are, some people like Roman Reigns, how he wasn't saying the right shit because he was going off script. This is not because they're not doing good writing. He just doesn't know how to talk. He just can't. It's so bad.
That's what I'm saying. But at this point, that has to come in due time. Remember, you guys, we had to watch Solo.
He's never gonna talk.
Solo wasn't there. Solo Sikoa was not there.
Solo
we got to let Ricochet
Solo
work
was
on getting there.
Solo was young too.
He was cooking in NXT. Ricochet was cooking nowhere he was.
I'm about to say, yeah.
Ricochet was never
he
cooking.
was.
Solo, you could tell he just wasn't. That wasn't his position to talk. He was cooking as the street thug in NXT. So people who watched him was waiting for him to start cooking. Ricochet never could talk at any place that he has been. It's not in him. He doesn't have it. He has other stuff. He even looks good in the suit now. But he does not. He so bad he can't be talk. He can't talk.
They say he was never cooking. He wasn't. Yo, Ricochet from since I've watched Ricochet wrestle, that motherfucker hasn't been able to cut a promo to save his fucking ass. But you know what's funny about motherfucker? But he could talk regular though. He could talk regular. He funny as hell online. But promo, I'm like, oh my god, this motherfucker just sound like a.
If people talk like his regular self,
my things with you gentlemen is, can we not close the door on it? Okay,
no, of course
not.
Close
the door because if MVP is back there and he's saying, look, I don't need your ego at this moment. We got to get you talking, and you got to stand on business when you talk, Ricochet. Then I'm here for MVP coaching him up to let him talk and let him stand on business.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. Let's not close the door because, like I said, these NXT kids are coming up, and Roxanne still can't talk. So sometimes the WWE formula of promo and learning how to promo is just not there for everybody.
Well,
AEW may get them there.
We act like we're talking about a new hotshot prospect. This nigga
say Ricochet
for like 15, 20 years. He cannot talk. It doesn't matter if Triple H, Dusty Rhodes at the table. It's just not there. So we need to cover that weakness or make him a comical character. What a comical character wouldn't be bad, but the thing is, he could never be the top of a company ever.
But guess what? Willer, Yuta can't talk, but they still gonna try. Let's try with Ricochet. Let's leave the door open.
They got a different. Okay, somebody asked me this. They're like, why you put a hard time on English, like Americans who can't do a promo, but you don't put a hard time on international that can't do a promo. That's big
two different things. What the
reason
fuck?
why international can't do a promo is because they literally can't speak English. If them motherfuckers go to New Japan and cut a promo in Japan, I'll promise you, if I knew Japanese, that'll probably be the best fucking promo I've heard in my life. That's the difference, bro. And also, here's the thing. I like Ricochet, and I'm gonna cut him some slack on this. It's not like Bobby Lashley or Shelton Benjamin can talk either. That's why fucking MVP is the manager. MVP is the manager for a reason. He talks for both of them. The motherfuckers can't talk either. So Ricochet can fall right into that and not talk.
Ricochet tries to have sauce, but he's corny. Because there's people that are corny and their character is corny. He wants the sauce and he wants to pretend like he has it, but it's not there. It's the same way as if a guy who was a nerd tried to come off as a gangster rapper. Like, it doesn't matter how he's a nerd. He's not a gangster. Like, it's just not. Either they make him corny and just somebody who's kind of, he can get Ricochet can get over with the comedy gimmick, but he can never be one of the top black champions how we want him to be.
But what I'm not gonna do, you guys, is what I'm saying is I'm not closing the door on Ricochet just yet. And like I said, somebody's getting it down in 5 years, if somebody's getting it down in 10 to 15 years. Yeah. If Ricochet is a sponge to MVP and he can take what MVP does being in the Hurt Syndicate, I'm here for that. And everybody can say it was corny, but it got people talking. There wasn't nobody that wasn't talking about Ricochet's promo this week. So he accomplished his goal. We're all talking about it. And we're all intrigued.
Before you go, I got the perfect analogy for this shit. Y'all ever seen Monsters University? Ricochet is Mike Wazowski. That bitch is he's just not scary. He can study all he want. He can go to Monster University. He's not a scary monster. That is what Ricochet is. Ricochet is Mike Wazowski. He's not scary. Nothing he could do can ever make that bitch scary. So he better start doing comedy like Mike did in Monsters Inc. That's the only way.
Bro, I agree. Y'all be acting like these wrestlers and shit don't be talking shit to each other in the locker room and trolling each other. He knows he's bad. You think that this whole time he ain't never tried to get the game from somebody or somebody didn't see, but he's had opportunities. Like, He was in NXT. He was in W. You think he ain't never had like it could be Shinsei can do a better promo than him. So it's not like I say it'd be different if he was just this new 20-year-old cat. It's like, man, he's a bad promo, but this cat probably like almost 40 years old. He's been through like 4 or 5 different characters, different angles, like
multiple companies.
Like we've gotten a taste of something. And we could be better. Like, say, for instance, Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal, some people could say he's not bad promo. I think he's a good promo given to his character. But what I'm saying is we've never seen a hint of Ricochet at all. I want somebody to tell me when he was cooking. Send me the video. I send you $100 cash app.
Y'all better start looking.
Let's quit fucking around. It's not like he's sorry. It's not like he's all right. He could be better. Like, he is terrible. My girl barely watches wrestling. She even thinks that he's super cringe.
But again, new company, new start, you guys. Every year when the year ends, what do we do? What do we say? Each year when the new year starts, it's a fresh start. Everybody needs a fresh start, and I'm giving it a chance because, like I said,
shit.
He accomplished the goal. He made y'all talk this week about him. So let's just give it a chance.
Valid.
Now,
but are we thinking?
I'm a 3-strike person.
Do we want him to be a top star or do we want him to be over? Because that's 2 different conversations. Top star and over is 2 different conversations. He can get over, but he can never be in Swerve's position. He cannot be a top star with this.
But can I say this? In Tony Khan's eye, it won't really matter if he's good at promos or not. Tony just loves to watch good matches. So much so he's willing to give championships to wrestler that gives him good matches. So it's only a matter of time before they give Ricochet a championship.
Yeah. He gonna get the Continental belt just because he can do flips and shit. Now let me I like Ricochet, y'all. I'm not, but there's not a lot of wrestlers who are all around at everything. Promo, wrestling, character. It's very few that have everything. So us talking about Ricochet is because we on some funny shit. It's funny because the shit with Swerve was funny to me. Him getting yoked up in the ring by Bobby Lashley, it's funny. But y'all have the expectation. Some of y'all, not everybody, have the expectation of Ricochet being this. Yo, he about to leave WWE, go to AEW. He about to shit on niggas. Like, don't act like y'all wasn't in the comment section saying that because that'd be bullshit.
Right.
Y'all thought he was gonna go to AEW and beat Will Ospreay ASAP for that belt. So let's not be disingenuous. So what I'm saying is, I'm taking him for what it's worth. He's going to lean into the cornball cringe character. That's going to be fine for some people. But as a masses, that's not going to get him over like how Dom leaned into chicken tendies. I went to prison, all that shit. It's not going to work the same because people's perception of Ricochet already before that, even before that, is that he's lame as hell. And part because of his girlfriend. When she got released and all that, you shouldn't have started tweeting all that shit that you was tweeting. So really, it kind of is his fault.
Watch this. Watch this. Black Book. Let me just end the whole conversation. Now, guess what? They emphasize on the fact that Ricochet and Ospreay is real friends. So if they real friends for all these years, and Ospreay can cut a promo, you think they ain't never had that conversation before? You think he probably ain't try to ask, or you think he never asked him for it? Of course, it happened after over 20 years. So, like my man, he didn't have a 7 fresh start. Not his second, he on like double-digit stats. He's been around some talkers to where he could have got better. Like, his shit is terrible.
But why are we closing the door on the opportunity to not get better? And like I said, this is what it is, you guys. I mean, NXT, that's what it is. It's those kids talking that can't give good promos. So I'm interested. I'm not closing the door on Ricochet. Yes, it's some Ricochet heat warranted when he said the reason why AEW was created was for him and based off his wrestling. Yeah, I think that was a little much. Calm down, Ricochet.
Saying he Kobe and shit, that was terrible.
Yeah. It's like
I'm Kobe Bryant with it.
Yeah, it's like, come on now.
Like, the fuck you mean by that, gang? Like, what you mean you Kobe Bryant with it?
You know what it is, Humble? Those kids in NXT are young 20s. He's not a young.
Not everyone though.
Yeah, that's true.
Not everyone.
Like he old ass man. Like not
everyone.
Like
most of Rich Holland.
Below 30. Most of them are below 30.
Rich Holland is in his mid 30s. And
That's
he back
true.
in the devil. Baron Corbin then went back to developmental. They did it with Apollo Crews. My thing of it is, let's see where it goes. Everybody, yes, was it cringe this week? Did he get cucked out?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Now
But
hold the
I'm
fuck
here
up.
for
Wait a minute. Jew, what Jew? Yo, Jew, stop playing with me, bro.
What he
Stop
just said?
trolling
What
me.
happened?
Ricochet do not no better promo than Karrion Cross. Let's cut this bullshit out right now. That's what we need.
Oh hell no!
Karrion Cross promo is elite right now. Karrion
Bro,
Cross be
Karrion
going
Cross,
crazy on Raw.
Karrion Cross is literally finding himself again, and it's starting
Yes.
to cook. What the fuck you mean? Ricochet's a better
Karrion
pro.
Cross might be the
Man.
Karrion Cross might be the coldest male wrestler on Raw. Think about it. No funny shit. Literally think about this shit, bro. Who is more intimidating on Raw right now? Off of stature, off of actual ability, everything. Like seriously. We rocking with the New Day, right? Who's our world champion? Gunther.
Gunther.
If we had an opportunity for Karrion Cross and Gunther to go at it without having to worry about heel versus face, I think a lot of people would consider that Karrion Cross could whoop Gunther ass. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Facts.
I'm not going. Drew McIntyre. I'll take Drew McIntyre.
But to be fair, is McIntyre even a Raw guy? He's everywhere now.
I'm about to say.
Like he's everywhere now.
Let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about this. Are we officially gonna get an official Braun Breaker? Stop it. Official brand split, or like what's the situation? Because I just peeped that every show is gonna be on Netflix outside of the US. So only we get Raw on Netflix, but every other country is gonna get SmackDown, NXT, and Raw, which is
exactly.
how the hell does that work? I don't understand how that shit work.
Right.
So we get a brand split or what?
Can I say this? You know why I think we're getting Raw? It's the live crowd. It's the live crowd's fault for them saying fucking what over and over and over while these other freaking countries are giving us amazing ass cheers and shit. But here's my thing. I think they're gonna wait until after WrestleMania or right before WrestleMania to do the draft. I don't see it happening definitely not this year. Like I can see a couple of weeks before Mania.
No, I think it is happening soon because I think they're doing it for
which I think is stupid.
You know what I'm saying? They're doing it because they want to establish the roster for Netflix. So after the first Netflix show, then it's gonna be like this is the official roster because it's hella people on the Netflix show that's from SmackDown wrestling on the show. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
but here's my thing, right? Here's my thing. They need to start doing this because WrestleMania is basically their Super Bowl, right? After WrestleMania, you get your night after WrestleMania on Raw, and night after WrestleMania NXT, as well as SmackDown. After that week, do the draft.
I'm gonna say the brand split is over. It's over, y'all. It's over. It's just to me, I don't understand why WWE even does a brand split. You know you don't have enough women in the main roster to do what you need to do with these mid-card titles. The brand split is over, y'all. Let's stop with the draft. Let's just stop. You also got injuries. Like you see with Bronson Reed, he hurt and won't be able to be back until after WrestleMania. Same with Jade. Brand split over. Let's just end it. Let's merge these tag team titles that don't ever get defended on either brand nor get featured. You didn't even have the tag team titles at the doggone Saturday night's main event.
Yeah.
Let's just end it.
Yeah. First of all, I agree. First of all, I'm just mad that Zelina is not going to become IC Women's Champ, the first ever one. Congratulations to Zoe, though. That was shocking.
That was a good win.
I think she needed it more. I was just like, I wanted Zelina, but I also was expecting Raquel to win it just because of the Liv situation, you know. But
that says a lot, though.
Yeah, exactly. So
that means either she's done or she's gonna go after Liv's belt and Liv gonna retain. That's what I think is probably gonna happen.
Probably. Here's my thing, though, right? How can I explain it? It's like they don't know what the hell they're doing. Cause like, here's my thing. Are we gonna expect Rhea to beat Liv on Raw on Netflix?
I do.
You think so?
Yeah.
Shit.
I see Rhea getting the belt back at Netflix.
Hmm.
I
Because
do.
my thing is, if Rhea beats her, that's it. The story should be over. Well, it's gonna be over regardless. But if Liv retains, then they're gonna have to start building Raquel versus Liv. And where the fuck that's gonna leave Rhea?
But this is what I'm saying. This is why I said, like, because Raw trying to get everybody anyway, bro. Turn that shit into a loser leaves Raw match. Liv versus Rhea. Have Liv beat Rhea. Send Rhea to SmackDown so she could go after the women's WWE Championship because she hasn't had the women's WWE Championship yet, quote unquote. You keep Liv on Raw. You build up Raquel and Liv. You have Raquel start getting too close with Dominic Mysterio. So Liv like, yo, why the fuck you keep getting so close to my man? And every week it's some little teasing shit. You get Liv versus Raquel able to get the championship out of that, while Rhea on SmackDown, and then Rhea is in close proximity with Bianca Belair. So eventually you could get Bianca Belair versus Rhea after if Rhea go after Nia Jax or Tiffany Stratton, whatever the case may be. I think Rhea should be on SmackDown because Rhea done with the Judgment. The Judgment Day shit is done. Because if Liv lose,
there's a chance that she's not winning on Netflix premiere, bro.
You think so? No chance.
They are not gonna put Liv over on Rhea on Netflix, bro.
No, they're not. They got to give it to Rhea.
I think that Crown Jewel was like, hey, we're gonna get you know you about to drop on Netflix. Crown Jewel in India, because in Netflix, we gonna get the most viewers of all time. They want Rhea, bro. That's 100%. Liv is dropping for sure.
But then what you do though, like if Liv do lose, then why are they?
I don't even think they know.
Somebody got to go. Somebody got to get up out of there. Then one of them got to go because if Liv lose, then it will be in her character to not let the belt get away from her, because especially losing to Rhea, because then it's like, so I'm just sitting around Raw watching her walk around my belt, watching her walk around the belt, and Dominic's still here too, so she could try, like, you know what I'm saying? They gotta figure something out. One of them gotta go.
So to add a little sauce to their story, should Tiffany cash in?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying too.
They should
Tiffany cash in.
She should, because you gotta understand, like, people like know what wrestling is, but I'm not even saying that Netflix every single week is going to get 5 or 10 million. I don't know, but I know that first week they want to check it up and just show, like, you know, so people will be like, damn, what that person just lost it. Like, that makes it exciting. It's exciting for us as week to week people, but for somebody tuning in for the first time, they see a new channel, like, oh shit, this new champion, and then see some random person they don't know cash. Oh wow, what the hell going on? That's good booking right there.
What if that's what's gonna? What if the Rhea and Liv match ends with Tiffany cashing in? Right.
That's what I hope so.
They're gonna have to give the viewership something. And Tiffany.
But here's my thing: would that be a waste of time, considering the fact they were teasing Nia and Rhea the whole time? I mean, Nia and Tiffany the whole time.
Nah, that'd be a good swerve, because
it would be a good swerve.
That's the point. I think the point is to give us misdirection, because honestly, if they keep doing this teasing shit with the briefcase for another month, it's already stale to me anyway. But like the Money in the Bank now is kind of becoming that thing that's kind of like, oh boy, like fans not even popping for that shit no more. Like when she pull it out, niggas just like.
So then, what would that leave?
You know, you're not cashing in.
So what will happen with Nia after that then?
Nia can go at Jade. That's what I'm saying. Jade was the one that eliminated Nia at the Royal Rumble, and Nia got her daughter's face. So they got a feud right there with Jade versus Nia. And
but then what about the whole who attacked Jade?
Humble saying that Nia should be the one.
Yeah,
Nia should be the. Wait, that would make no sense, low key, would it?
I mean, they would say that. What's name? What you call it? I don't think she did, but they can easily. Y'all think that Naomi was the attacker and she did it to get in position?
That's my thing. It looks like
I heard that, but the only reason why I don't think that is because she doesn't. They're such good of friends, whether it's off or on. They're such good friends on camera. I don't know about off camera, but they're a clique. So I don't feel that they would have to have Naomi eliminate Jade to get to tag. You know what I mean? That's a
I agree.
It's not like she cool with them, so they're all about black women and all of that. Like she wouldn't have to do that.
My thing is, I think they're gonna go the Bianca route, because like
I hope so.
that's the route I think they're going. Because like I don't think it will make too much sense for Nia to be it, because it's like Nia's the women's champ and Jade was the women's tag champion. And plus, I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't Jade in the tournament for the US title?
No, Bianca
No,
was.
Bianca was it. Okay, so
And I think Jade was in Jade's injury. They had to pull.
Oh, they had to take
right.
her out and play.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's my
Yeah,
thing. That's what I'm
that
saying.
is
So
not-
it's like, would it really make sense for Nia to take her out? Like, what would be it? Like, yeah, she eliminated you at the Royal Rumble, but you're the women's champ. So it's like, I don't know. The thing is, there's so many things they can do, but then it's like, what about this? What about that? And my thing is this: for the Royal Rumble, I hope Big E comes back. Which again, I truly think he's gonna come back after that whole segment he did with the New Day, and I think he's gonna eliminate them, and we're gonna start building that feud up.
That would be good, but
Well-
I think they're trying to do a triple. I don't know why they would do this. I think the end game is a triple threat. I don't like, but I
Yeah.
don't see. But why though? Because I understand why, because Big E don't got a partner per se. But it's kind of like why would Kofi and Xavier Woods turn each other again? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't.
Let me tell you why.
That makes sense.
Because I have an idea, right? What if, and I said this in a video too. I made a video about this.
I think we get Usos versus the Tongas at Mania. The bloodline shit not over. That's what I
Hell
think.
no, I don't want to see that
Trust,
shit.
trust me, watch.
I don't want to see that shit. But no, I was saying that that in the video I made, I can see a situation where Big E comes at the Royal Rumble, eliminates them. They try to beat Big E on a 2-on-1 handicap match. Big E wins, and then Kofi or Woods is like, "Yo, I can beat him on myself. Let me show you." Then he loses. Then the next week, someone else goes. They lose, and then they're like, "I can do this on my own. You always holding me back." Like obviously from it, distractions. And at Mania, you get a triple threat against the two.
I think the issue with Big E is though, it's like, well, here's the criticism for that. It's like, okay, y'all letting Big E back in the ring, but you didn't let Saraya back in the ring when she had that same neck injury.
Well,
I just think TKO and Endeavor don't want to be liable for Big E further hurting himself. Now, I think what Big E could do is manage. And if he's out of the group and you want a good babyface group, this is where I need to see y'all step up for Malik Blade and Anitra Zanofe, because they in NXT doing nothing. And look, they threw it in my face that I wasn't good enough. I was hurting them. Latch on to me. Let me streamline you in this NXT tag team division. Let me get you mainstream, moving on the streamlining you to the main roster. Let Big E coach up the next set of tag teams if he is out of the New Day. New Day needs to be now helping Omos. Omos can be their muscle, and he can be helping Malik Blade and Anitra Zanofe, because they ain't getting no TV time in NXT. So let Big E help them out.
I think Big E is cleared.
Yeah, I think so.
It's no way Xavier Woods and Kofi are gonna say that shit about his neck and shit if Big E like
they way too close.
It's no way they're gonna say that shit without them knowing that at the back of their mind. Like, and then
because
on Twitter with the girlfriend and shit too, they already know what's up. They know.
Yeah, because my thing is this, like, because I also read Big E even said it. Like he said, "Hey guys, it's okay if you need to find a new member," and they're like, "Hell no, we ain't getting a new member." So if they wouldn't even be okay with replacing him on TV, like, what makes you think that like they'll be okay with them saying what they said about his neck without them knowing something?
Hey yo, Henry, Henry, chill, bro. Leave Big E haircut alone, gang.
Nah, he got a
that
point.
Shit was
though.
bad, though. That shit was bad, bro.
I need him to have the same haircut he had when he first came in.
That shit was kind of bad too, though. It's hairline.
But it worked. It was a small hair, big dude. It worked. Like I said, just bring back the whole name, Biggie Langston. I don't want to Biggie.
But hey, but Keyshawn right though. I mean, listen, they let Edge and Stone Cold come back. Big E.
That was different though.
I don't think Big E shit was as bad
As
as
Soraya's.
Edge and Stone Cold's. To be
Yeah.
honest,
So here's the thing. Edge did it to himself with the spear, right? Stone Cold got dropped on his head. Big E got dropped on his head. The thing with Soraya, it wasn't just her neck; it was also her back.
you might
Keep
say
in
she
mind,
was fucked. They fucked her up. She
yeah,
got fucked up.
Mercedes Moné accidentally kicked her really hard in the back, and that's what messed it up.
Mm-hmm.
Who do y'all think Cena's facing at Mania? I think he's going against Randy.
That's the one I will. Hey, OG, what you think? Who's seen an opponent at Mania?
If it's like a face, like Cena, or not even a face, just a tweener Cena, it needs to be Orton. But if we turn Cena heel, which I'm hoping for,
Yes,
it doesn't have to be Orton anymore. Then it needs to be, I don't know if a heel. I gotta think about that. But if he's a face, then him and Randy can have a fight. It doesn't matter who's good or who's face or heel. People, it'll just be a farewell match. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But if he turns heel, he need to. I gotta think about that. I got because he.
that's a tough one.
Because even though John Cena's a little older, heel Cena for the first time is like a new character, so he can really give the person a rub before he leaves. So I'm trying to figure out who would need that rub from a heel super because that level.
Here's my thing. I don't want to see no one get the rub off of Cena. I don't think that should. I'm sorry, no. This is John Cena, man. This is the person that carried the company for 15 years. Let that dude go undefeated. That's what I would say.
I say that if I don't want the rub either, but I do think Cena needs to help some of this young talent.
Yeah.
My vibe is that if they do want to turn Cena heel, get Austin Theory involved. Now, here's how you do it though. Austin Theory needs to humble himself. He needs to redeem himself. He needs to be the one to say, I didn't do it right the first time. Tell me how to be the face of this WWE product. I want to learn from you. And then from there, give it like 3 to 6 months where John Cena is just doing his own thing, but he's coaching Austin Theory. Then Cena's like, you know what? I did this too good. And I need to break you down again because you done got familiar. Now that's when Cena need to go heel. He just need to break this kid down, tear him down, rip him up, rip him to shreds. How the story can start is really, to me, get Braun Breaker with Paul Heyman. Because remember what Cody said, he becomes an advocate again when he's done with you guys.
Yeah.
And let Paul Heyman be like, the Austin Theory kid don't have it. Look at him. He trying to go for your IC title, but he been playing tag team friendship with Grayson Waller. And that's when Theory hears it. And that's when he's like, look, I need something, Cena, because I believe in me. Like, I know I could be this baby face that this company needs. I want to learn from your learning tree. I want to learn how you did it.
I actually wanted
that
him
could be
to do
the
that
story.
the first time.
A heel Cena will put a heel Austin to the moon. That association, but that'll put him way up there. And just imagine they can be talking about.
Like as his mentor first and then turn.
Yes, the master now. The student now has to overcome the master now.
Yeah.
And
Whoever said, I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep going.
No, go ahead, Ricky.
No, I'm just saying because I'm looking at this fucking comment. This ain't the Cena and Logan Paul promo would be good. No, the fuck it wouldn't. Like the fuck. Like that's the one thing I hope does not happen. I don't want to see those two interacting. Like fuck though.
It's gonna happen.
Hell no, I don't give a fuck, bro.
You know it's gonna happen.
Like I don't give a fuck how amazing the dude is with his flips. He's corny as fuck. Like John Cena will easily smoke it, but I just don't want to see that. Like
you know what's happening because he done teased it at the Netflix.
I'm about to say it's definitely
fuck me and my ass then. Fuck.
Logan teased it. He said this the Logan Paul era. He going for the championship.
Man, and then you got Jake Paul talking about, oh, if I do something, I want to be like a manager or a mouthpiece. No, bitch, we don't need you. Like, get the fuck away.
So think about this. In a perfect world for me, if this motherfucker wasn't so old and could actually do like one more really decent wrestling match, I would love for Cena to get his get back on Undertaker for what Undertaker did to him at that old Mania where he
Facts.
squashed him. That would be a great storybook ending. Cena's
Right? Like, yo,
Cena
let me get
last
my lick back.
WrestleMania beating the Undertaker. That would be hard.
Yeah.
Oh gosh,
I
but
would have loved to see that.
because
But you
he
know what?
squashed John Cena
I
at
think I got
WrestleMania.
something better. I think I got something low key better. What if we just bring Austin back? The dude's hitting the gym. He's getting surgery ready, and it don't gotta be WrestleMania. It can be another big paper like SummerSlam. He'd be
Well, if
good
they
by
bring
then,
I
Austin
think
back,
he too old. Like, he's not Steve Austin.
bro.
He's
He
not
just
like
had a match with KO not too long ago.
that's different. He's not like The Rock. Like The Rock versus John Cena is believable. Like because The Rock can
Was
still
it?
look like a fucking. You know what I'm saying? Stone
Stone
Cold Steve
Cold's still in
Austin will
good
be.
shape. Listen, it's
Come
not
on now.
as good a shape as he was back in his prime, but for the age that he is, he's in pretty good shape.
well, if
But
they do Austin got to go for CM Punk first because everybody's nasty
I
about
think
that.
that's how you can lead with that too. That's my thing.
that shit more believable. Cena is fucking still dead lifting 500 pounds. I don't want to no hell no.
Here's my thing. How about this? How about
I was
this?
actually surprised in Stone Cold's performance because I didn't know he was going to get that
Mhm.
physical. I thought he was going to be carried and protected the whole time.
Bro, I thought he was just gonna stomp KO in 24/7. Here's
Okay,
my thing
quick.
though. How about this, right? How
What's
about we
good?
get Punk and Austin for Mania, Cena and Randy for Mania, then for SummerSlam we get Punk and we get Cena and Austin.
Punk winning the Royal Rumble, so Punk gonna be busy.
Wait, you think Punk gonna win the Royal Rumble?
I thought they was gonna do Punk versus Seth at Mania, but since they're getting that shit out the way now, Punk getting his win back.
But here's my thing.
Punk
Why do I
versus
feel like
Gunther.
I don't feel like no one's gonna win?
Win what? The Seth match? Who gonna interfere?
Yeah.
Who gonna stop it? Bronson Reed hurt. Drew McIntyre gonna interfere in Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. So
I know, but
there's no reason
I
for them
just
not to
don't
win.
see. I just don't see no. I don't think no. I'm being honest. I think something's gonna happen. Cause think about it. I get it. This is Raw on Netflix. They're gonna treat it like a PLE, but it's still Raw.
Especially this first one.
Exactly.
And remember, Drew was dropping that information in Seth's ear about them disliking CM
Mhm.
Punk. So I can see
Exactly.
Drew interfering
Oh,
in
I
CM
fucked up.
Punk and
I
Seth
fucked up.
match.
I
Yeah.
fucked up already though, because see, never mind. I'm bugging. Seeing whatever CM Punk doing at Mania, it gonna have to do with Paul Heyman anyway. So
Exactly.
if The Rock don't come back definitively, we're gonna get Roman Reigns versus CM Punk, and it's gonna be the main event. If The Rock don't come back for sure, because I'm telling y'all, the favorite gotta be I want a match with The Rock, or I want a WrestleMania main event. That gotta be the favorite, because CM Punk can get a title match from anybody. Why would he need Paul
Let me
Heyman
say
to get a title
this.
match? It
So
gotta be a match with
here's
The
what I
Rock. It
think
gotta
the
be.
favor is, right? And I think I said this with Dave. I think the favor is this. Punk is like, hey, pull some strings, give me the number 30 spot at the Royal Rumble, and he wins the whole thing. I think that could be one.
But during that time, what does Gunther do? When does the move start to get made to take the belt off Gunther? And how does Roman factor into that? Being that
Well, Roman doesn't need no damn belt anytime soon. Let's get that out the way.
That's for damn sure. He had
He don't
3
need no
years worth
damn.
of a belt.
Exactly.
Because the plan
That
was
man.
the plan is for Roman to face CM Punk at WrestleMania. So to me,
I
it
think they're
would
gonna
make sense
save it.
it would make sense for Roman to win the Royal Rumble.
Hell no. Nah. That
It
I ain't
guy.
gonna front. That crowd is gonna be in an uproar if he wins.
If
I
he
ain't gonna hold
wins,
be happy about
if
that.
he wins, we're going right back to 2017, 18,
Straight
15,
up.
where they were booing him just because they didn't want to see him, not because he's a bad guy. So I hope WWE doesn't do that dumb shit. Like, here's the thing. This man for the last 3 to 4 years had a championship belt. He had 3 different championship belt designs. The only guy that can
And
say they
didn't-
did that in like those time period was Hulk Hogan. And look how that man ended up.
And he's the only person who can say they literally wrestled only 30 times in that 3 years.
Exactly. Like, keep him away from championships. Keep him away from matches where you can win a championship or win an opportunity. Like, he needs. I think Roman is officially at that part of his career where for the next few years, all he does is amazing story work. Not no championship or nothing.
But then how do you get there though? Because everybody's saying that what they want at WrestleMania is CM Punk versus Roman.
From the WWE title for sure. I wouldn't mind seeing him get the big gold belt. He ain't never had it. I wouldn't mind.
Still, I don't want to see that neither because he dissed that belt first of all.
Yeah, but
straight up, he really did.
He could even make it like, look how easy this was for me to get. All I did was
but that just wouldn't work.
All right, so this is how I see it.
Hold on, y'all.
This is how I see it. This is how I see it. Because Roman has held the title for 3.5, damn near 4 years if they would have let him. He doesn't need a belt for a long time. He's already cemented. Right now, he does not need any type of title right now. Because he's already cemented. Right now, it's this story. And for real, personally, unfinished business-wise, I think if The Rock does come back, it's going to circle right back around to Roman versus Rock, if anything.
Hopefully. But no, if he beats Solo on Raw, right, and The Rock don't come back, then you kind of got no choice but to have Roman pursue a belt. Because if he get the Ulafala back, then the bloodline story is essentially over unless The Rock come back. But if The Rock don't come back, he got
to
side note.
I'll tell you this. But y'all forget how many Samoans there are. That story doesn't have to be over. There's a whole bunch of shit that can happen in that damn story.
But who's over the way Roman, Rock, and Solo are? Jacob's over, but he's not main event over yet. So
and also, even if Roman does go for a title, they're probably not going to have him win it. Because Solo would have made him bleed like 4 or 5 times in a row.
OG, what you got?
I think that Roman needs to. Let me see. Roman needs to go for the World Heavyweight title for sure. But let me give a map on that. So we got WrestleMania coming up. It needs to be around Survivor Series time. Like it could happen next year, but it just don't need to be happening soon as we get on Netflix. No, like niggas.
That's what I'm saying.
But it is. But he don't need to get 3 or 4 years off. Like no, why the hell would you do that? He's a merch seller, and when he has the belt, y'all forget that. When people have the belt sells too. So you wouldn't have a Roman not away from a title for 2 or 3 years. That would be stupid. But he doesn't have to.
But he don't need a belt.
Hey, hold on, y'all.
Hold on.
King Ellie, thank you for the fire, man. He said one thing I like about this WrestleMania season is unpredictable WrestleMania season. It's unpredictable. He absolutely right, but y'all keep going.
But here's my thing, right?
Go ahead.
We just got done saying if he wins the Rumble, everybody's gonna turn on him. If that man wins another belt, it could be a mid-card belt. I'm pretty sure people going to turn on it too. Be like, oh, like, come on, bro. The dude just got done doing the ring. It hasn't even been a year since he's lost the damn title. And we talk like, nah, bro, they're going to turn on him. This is the Roman where he needs to start doing good matches, good storylines. None of that world title shit or mid-card title shit.
And for real, to add on to what. Oh, go ahead, Queen.
But thank you. My concern is how do we get there? Because it can't just be we're fighting for the management of Paul Heyman. Like you gotta.
I don't think they're gonna do that
on the line.
I think I have an answer for that because this is how the story. I think I have an answer because this is how the story continues. All right, so let's just say on the upside, let's say he fights Solo and he beats Solo and he wins the Ulafala. Roman still has a lot of rebuilding and soul searching to do because he still doesn't have a tribe. They now declared everybody's equals. No, he's not ruling or running or stooging anybody, according to what Jay and Sammy and all of them said. So who the hell is he the tribal chief of?
OG.
Let's look at it from a business standpoint. Roman Reigns makes more money than everybody. and he got the people beat by like Seth the second and all them. He got them beat by 10 million. Let's logically break this shit down. So as a prize person, that's showing that you're the face of the company. Do y'all honestly think that they're going to keep him away from the title? That doesn't even make. Of course, you know what? Even though I had the longest reign of all time, and I have 4 years, y'all ain't gonna give me the title no more. Come on, we got to use our fucking brains. Of course, he's gonna want that shit. If Roman Reigns has pull in the company, he is not that goddamn humble. He's gonna say, "I'm gonna let y'all have it for a few years." Come the fuck on.
Right,
He's too big of a draw. He's too big of a draw to not be given the title. Let's go.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
No, because it's too risky, bro. It's too risky. Because
how would you expect?
I'll tell you this: if they give him the title, he got to fight for that shit.
How would you expect Stone Cold to be on TV and be kept around the title for 3 or 4? It don't make no sense from a business.
But here's my thing: can we also add the factor? Can we also keep in mind this dude's about to go to Hollywood? Like, I'm pretty sure after 2025, he's gonna end up being a full-time Hollywood actor. So it's like we talking about, we can't keep the title away from him. He's not even gonna show up. Like the man is literally was filming a movie while he was champion.
And in addition to that, if he does become a champion, the whole COVID era of wrestling shit is not gonna work no more. He got to show up and defend that title. We're not gonna be taking. We only having one title on TV. He got to actually. A 3-year reign with only 30 title defenses cannot happen again. It's not going to fly with people.
Exactly.
But Cody only defended the title 7 times.
That ain't gonna work. But
Cody shows up and wrestles though. He doesn't. Roman didn't even show up on TV at all. We literally had pay-per-views where the damn U.S. title was the main event for 5 and 6 pay-per-views straight.
The IC title and everything,
But remember what OG is saying, y'all.
Secret special contracts because he's that big of a draw.
But it's not gonna work. I'm sorry.
It's not gonna work though.
It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work 2 times. In COVID, we could get away with it, but not now.
But look what's happening, y'all. We ain't even talking about Cody at WrestleMania. Ain't nobody talking about Cody at WrestleMania. Nobody.
Well, right now we're talking about Roman because we brought it up. That's the only reason we're not talking about Cody.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing. We need to stop acting like Roman's gonna stay here for the next. We're making it seem like Roman's still a full timer. Homie is legit going to Hollywood.
Consider though, real quick. Just because Roman goes to fucking Hollywood doesn't mean he's going to draw in Hollywood. There's 2 conversations: Roman drawing money in his films and Roman taking in his films. That's the difference maker. Just because he says he's going to Hollywood, that don't mean if his movies don't make no money, then guess what? He's gonna be right back full time.
But guess OG.
If that's the case, he only has 2 choices.
He
only has 2
days.
Like business, we thinking like fans.
But here's my thing, right?
Want to happen, or are we thinking about business? What's going to happen?
But
when we thought about business, because Roman wasn't on TV and didn't defend that title, they brought the world title back. So if he gets the championship and he's not here to wrestle or defend it, are they bringing a 3rd world title in?
I mean, we got to keep it real.
You're talking about
Cody was on Saturday night television, and he didn't even hit 2 million viewers. But if I think
that's because the show was ass.
They would have hit 2 million viewers.
Can I say this? Because y'all also brought up that Roman might not even make that much money. His movies might not sell. But even probably that won't even stop him. Look at The Rock. The Rock's been flopping lately, and they still offer him a big contract. Roman's not as big as The Rock, but he's big enough where people will get their eyes on him.
That's a different
situation. But that's what I'm saying, though. He's not as big as The Rock or anything, but
The Rock movies
he has a
might
name
flop.
to him.
Look, The Rock movies might flop, but what The Rock gets paid to do the movie makes up for the shit flopping. The Rock gets paid and gets paid for the box office. The Roman is not big enough to get that type of contract.
But Roman can easily get that because I'm not even trying to be funny, right? Bro, if The Rock and Roman are as close as they seem, like, keep in mind the first real big movie Roman did was that Fast and the Furious spinoff that had The Rock in it. I'm pretty sure The Rock's going to take care of Roman. It's only a matter of time. Right. Y'all making it seem like, there's a chance he might flop in Hollywood. It don't matter if he flops or not. He's staying in Hollywood. Like you can tell, bro. Like I'm sorry.
It does.
And he's obviously not going to be
Roman.
Bruh, this ain't no fucking.
So if this nigga's doing the independent route in Batista's first movies, that's not hitting the same, bro. He has to
say
get
that's not the same situation, bro.
Well, look. There's only two choices for Roman. He's either going to be a part-timer and do movies and then slowly do movies full-time, or if that doesn't work, he has to come back full-time and wrestle, and I don't think he's going to come back full-time ever. Yeah. I don't think he's doing that no more.
Yeah, because listen, this is what needs to happen.
The whole thing, he ain't got to because he's that big of a draw.
So then what the hell they going to do, OG? The same thing they're doing now? Because that didn't work.
The only thing, listen, I mean, we're not talking about Cody and Gunther. Again, we're not talking about Cody and Gunther.
Not doing this shit all the time. I think he didn't even defend the title. That means that's a part of his heat.
I also think y'all giving him a little too much credit.
Yeah, I think y'all giving him way too much credit.
Y'all giving him a little too much credit.
This is my problem with the Roman thing, right? I feel like a lot of fans don't want to accept that there was hella flaws in that title reign and in that run.
There was.
I refuse to believe that y'all really gonna sit here and y'all gonna really try to convince me it was a part of the plan that him not showing up. No, it probably became part of the plan later on, probably the last year. But you know that boy. The reports even said like, listen, Vince McMahon even admitted to this. The whole reason he gave Roman 2 belts instead of Brock was because Brock was a part-timer. Roman became a part-timer after that. They had to say, you know what? Wait, this low-key makes sense for your gimmick. So maybe later on they added that. But I don't like how people are trying to make it seem like everything that happened was supposed to happen. No.
In fact, and let's be honest. And let's be truthfully honest about his title reign. For real, the only reason that it was a box office draw because motherfuckers wanted to see him lose because we were sick of him not being around. Bro. That was just it. And for one, what is he going to do as a babyface, as a champion? That shit ain't going to hit the same.
It's not.
This shit is not gonna fucking hit the same. So he's gonna. The lightning don't strike in the same. Lightning don't strike the same place twice, nigga. It don't.
I'm intrigued. I'm more invested in Roman than I am Cody right now, and include Gunther in that too.
But why is that? If you don't mind me asking, why is that? Because here's my thing. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, I'm more invested in Roman. I'm more invested in Roman." Why? Because I'm sorry, this babyface run, it's the same shit. He's still ignorant. He's still not listening to people. And when he does listen to people, he's still not listening to them the very next week. It's like,
and when he don't got a family reunion helping him, he's losing and getting his ass kicked.
Thank you. It's the same shit.
That's a
I'm sorry.
That's a part of the character. Listen.
And here we go. See, this is what I'm talking about.
People came to see him lose. They don't care about why the people come. They care about the money that the shit makes.
That's what.
I mean, that's what it is, though. G. I mean, come on, man. We gave Cody a chance at Saturday Night Main Event. Saturday Night Main Event was on network television, and it didn't even hit 2 million viewers. So people are just not invested in Cody Rhodes, but people are invested in Roman.
But hold on, the whole reason, I feel like y'all giving Cody way too much of a hard time. Because here's my thing: didn't a couple streams ago, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't we all agree it was a smart idea for WWE to go do streaming service because no one's watching cable television? So it's like, of course, no one's gonna watch wrestling in cable television. People, no funny shit. People didn't even watch Raw or SmackDown the same after a certain time. So my whole thing is, it's like, why would they watch a show on a Saturday about wrestling when they just got done watching Monday and Friday, and then that's not even adding AEW or NXT. So my whole thing is like, I get it, yeah, Cody this and that, but like we're making it seem like Cody has not one type of connection. Like the fans that show up, they love that man. They have posters and everything. He goes to meet and greets. He does his thing. My whole thing is, it's like there's so many different factors to it. It's not just Roman's the bigger draw, Cody's not a draw. It's other factors to this shit.
Well, let me say this. I will never take away what Cody Rhodes has done in the world of wrestling. Yes, he has done the damn thing, and I'll give him his flowers for that. But when it comes to Roman's story, yes, I'm invested because Roman has more going on. Cody held up a wing belt, was representing that wing belt. Y'all went with Saturday Night Main Event. Y'all didn't even show us the story progression where KO had even like pile drive them. So it's like I'm invested in Roman because
Box was
WWE
good.
has taken me on the journey with Roman.
But can I say
Cody's
this?
journey, I get nothing.
Let's end it on fuck. I'm talking to Roman Reigns. Let's talk about the real champion, Kevin Owens, motherfucker. Let's talk about somebody who actually
I'm not gonna
voiced
lie.
his
Can
interest in
I
shit.
be honest?
Kevin Owens is killing it right now.
Can I be honest, bro?
What's good?
I don't like those gimmicks, bro. Oh, I'm the real champion, so here's me, and I have a replica of the belt, and I'm the real champ. Like, shut the fuck up. Ain't no one got time for that shit. And those gimmicks never fucking work. The only time that shit worked was when CM Punk came back and John Cena won the title, and we had 2 WWE champions. But that only worked because CM Punk actually won the match to become WWE champion, left as the WWE champion. Then when Cena won the new one and he came back, it was like, I'm the real one. You never beat me, and I never relinquished this. That's the only time it made sense. Another time it made sense was during the pandemic. Jeff Hardy won the IC title. Sammy said, hey, I'm still the IC champ. I never lost this. I won it, and I never lost it. But KO lost, bro. KO
And
fucking lost.
can we
Let Kevin Owens
can
cook.
can we get off
No.
AEW? Because I don't care what nobody says. That was an AEW storyline, the whole real world champion
Yeah.
situation. That was a
No,
whole AEW storyline between MJF and CM Punk that they couldn't capitalize on because
That was
CM
Ric
Punk
Flair,
wanted to
Hulk
bounce
Hogan.
out that
I'm
bitch.
not,
That's
but
old
who?
school. That's
I'm
Ric
gonna say,
Flair,
but who
Hulk
AEW got
Hogan.
that from?
That's
Everything's been done
I'm about to
multiple
say
times.
that came from WWE first.
Yeah.
No, nothing's
But here's my
original.
thing with this
Nothing's
KO shit.
original.
You cannot
Here's
compare
my
that
thing, right?
event to what happened on Netflix. Saturday night's main event was some shit that was made to pay homage to some old shit for hardcore fans.
But the only
Netflix,
reason
Yeah,
they
that
did
was a
that
retro
shit,
show.
yeah, did
That was a flashback Friday show.
yeah, it was. It was like a throwback because then why you think they had Jesse Ventura there and shit?
But
Like,
here's the thing, you
and then the
guys.
ropes. If you look at like the setting, everything was so like back then, like because the ropes were black, white, and blue. The ropes are either white or they're the color of the brain.
But
So
here's the
it's like,
thing.
mm,
Here's the thing. Yes, it was a nostalgia show, but you still needed to get casual fans invested. And to me, not seeing KO do the power drive on Cody Rhodes, they hurt the casual fan because they like, okay,
yeah,
what is it's
I
like he
agree.
coming KO
AEW.
coming out at Netflix
Let
talking about he's real world
mhm.
champion. Dude, like y'all
Can I,
dropped the ball on Saturday
you know
Night
what's
Event.
crazy? I kept the thing on Peacock because I was watching on Peacock. You know what these fuckers did? Instead of showing all of that, what happened after the match, what happened after he pushed Triple H and all that, these motherfuckers showed 2
Charlotte and Becky, right?
Charlotte and Becky
Yeah.
vignettes that were over 3 minutes long each.
That shit was funny as
I'm
hell.
like,
Yeah,
what
I
the
was
fuck? Are they
like,
coming
what?
back or not?
Yeah,
Then I go,
that was
then I go
nasty
on
work.
right, and then I go on Instagram and I'm like, when the fuck did this happen? I'm still having this shit on. It said it's over, and it's like, you mean to tell me you made me watch that shit, but you won't make me watch something that's part of a story? So that's WWE's fault right there. I ain't even gonna lie. Like that was like, what kind of bullshit is that, bro?
But
Like,
let me
oh
say
hey,
this though.
like nah, man, that's some
Listen,
bullshit.
WWE. Let's give them credit for something though.
For
I
what?
think WWE has me more invested in the non-title feuds than the actual title feuds. You
Ugh.
Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens, yes, New Day, Cameron Cross, all these motherfuckers is cooking without even beefing over belts. Y'all gotta pay attention.
I think
Everybody
we
that
can.
outside of the
Nah,
belts
that's
is going
facts.
crazy. Come on now, we gotta point out
I
the
think we all
positives,
can agree the
not just
best
the negative.
feud was Drew and
Yeah,
Punk.
I
Yeah,
will agree. I will say I'm rocking with the New Day stuff. I'm not feeling how Karrion Cross is talking to the Miz crazy because he ain't
I
got no
actually
skin in
like
the game.
that. I
But
like that.
I'm interested. Where is this gonna go between AOP and the Final Testament and the Wyatt Sicks.
Hey,
Who the fuck said Liv and Rhea is the best feud?
Chill.
What? Who said that? Bring him to the front of the courtroom right now.
Fell the fuck off. Yo, no.
That's my young boy.
Send him the link. We need to have a conversation.
To the front of the congregation immediately.
Ain't no way that someone actually typed that shit.
Because I think we all can agree the best feud was Punk and Drew. Because Drew is low key the MVP of the year for real.
AK quit. He in the. Oh, matter of fact, y'all, he in the group chat that we got. He in the
group
chat.
Word. Oh, get the hell. What's his name on IG?
Weller.
Oh, no wonder.
He in the group chat.
Which one?
He the young. Wait a minute. He the
one with all of us.
Wait a minute. He the young bull, right?
We got two.
No, the one with air. Yeah.
Actually, no. I've been checking young homie out. I see he doing good. But we gotta have a debate just on titles. He said the Winged Eagle title is the ugliest title he ever seen in life.
Oh yeah, he might gotta bring his ass in here.
No, actually,
we gotta have a discussion.
Can I say this? The Winged Eagle belt is the most overrated championship belt in the history of professional wrestling.
Well, for one, it's not my favorite. My favorite is the Big Eagle and the Big Gold. Yeah, those are my two favorites.
Listen, the Big Gold, the Undisputed, and the Spinner belt. Those are some beautiful championships in my opinion. The Big Eagles are right, but that small, the Winged Eagle one, like the small one, I think that shit's overrated. Like, I'm sorry.
Personally, I think people just gravitate to the belts they grew up on. Personally,
but here's my thing: when you put that next to the Undisputed Championship, the Big Gold belt, or the Big Eagle, that shit is so small. It looks like a secondary trophy.
But no, I agree with you. I agree with you there. People actually, because the IC title at that time was bigger than that belt.
That's what I'm saying. Like you put that belt next to the other world titles they made. That shit looks like a little participation trophy.
That's right.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
That's right.
Let the man explain why Liv versus Rhea is the best feud right now.
Explain yourself.
And
I just like the feud. I think it's a good feud overall. I think Rhea Ripley's one of the most over stars. Like, okay, listen. It was dragging a little, okay? But people keep boosting. It's not that bad. Like, come on.
I want to say something.
Canada in the building, by the way.
I want to say this. This is what I'm going to say. If you don't give me a valid reason why that's the best feud of the year, I'm chopping your hair off, gang. I will chop your hair off. I got it right here and everything.
Right.
Because if we look at it long-term story-wise, it's amazing. Okay, it started in 2023 when Rhea Ripley injured Liv Morgan, and then Liv Morgan started her revenge tour. You guys can't lie. Earlier in the year, you guys were hyped about it. You were hyped when Liv Morgan was shooting at Dom. But then all of a sudden, Rhea Ripley starts beating up Liv Morgan, and then y'all don't like it anymore. So what I'm thinking is y'all are big Liv Morgan fans. And y'all
no. All right, here's I'll give you my honest opinion of that.
Yeah.
Because I was actually really anticipating, like when Rhea came back after her arm got fucked up, I was psyched. But to me, that's when everything fell off because the matches they had didn't live up to what the feud generated, in my opinion.
But I'm just saying,
because I was thinking now, like with CM Punk and Drew, that Hell in a Cell match they said they had gave me everything anybody could have ever wanted in a blood feud. And like Rhea and them didn't have a match like that yet.
Yeah. Can I say this? This is what. Go ahead, Humble.
No other female had a strong storyline. I'ma just keep it real. No other female, but those two females had a stronger storyline on TV. It's no shade to Riv and Liv, but they just had the storyline because guess what? Nobody had, even on SmackDown, Bianca and Jade didn't have really much going on. Their whole storyline was just defending the belt. You know, so it's like,
and they didn't have reputable opponents either.
Yeah, so it's like there was really no females that had anything else going on.
So here's the reason why I think the Rhea and Liv story fell off. It's because the whole point was Liv's revenge tour, right? She already beat Rhea and all that. After that, I felt like that was it. unless they're gonna do a match where no one can interfere or at a steel cage or something. But I don't even think they're gonna do that. So my thing is, if this, I'm at a point in the beginning. I feel like Rhea should be retaining. I'm sorry, Liv should be retaining the whole time and move on to a new feud and be like, hey, I said what I was gonna say. But now it's like I don't even care what happens. If Rhea beats her or Liv beats her, just end the story. They dragged it out way too long. Like it went from being about Dominic to being about a title to like who cares now at this point?
Yeah,
You know?
is at the point like when Rhea came out on Saturday night's main event, I was like, what the fuck are they fighting about again?
Right.
Like, so it's like it's drug out. Like, what's the end goal of the whole fucking shit? Is it just the title? Like, what's the beef?
That's why I need Tiffany to cash in. Tiffany can cash in, and Tiffany can cash in, take that belt off of Liv, and add that facet to it.
Look, they
caught up in your
fucked the
revenge
story.
tour.
Listen, they fucked the story up because they made it about Dominic at first. If they would have kept that the central focus and the belt was a secondary thought, the story still would have been fine if they dragged it on. Because if people get injured, okay, cool, whatever. We still got to finish the story. Then when they're being disingenuous to the fans because they're trying to say that the story is about the belt. Rhea had Dom before she had the belt. Liv had beef with Rhea before the belt was really a thing. They had beef because there was a tag team. She turned on her. Why does Liv give a fuck about getting the belt from Rhea? She just wanted to hurt Rhea. And she heard about taking the guy. That's where whoever wrote the story, they forgot what the story was about because they got too caught up in. Now they're worrying about, oh shit, we forgot about Dom. No, Dom, he's the eye candy for the women, but he still got to have a story too, which is why now they're trying to proactively do the Finn and Dom shit in between the Damian. Another fucking story that needs to hurry up and end too, because what the fuck, bro? Like,
well, they need to fix that because it seems like they spinning in the circle. It's like going nowhere.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think it would be good for Tiffany to cash in and get the belt from Liv, and then Tiffany can be like, "You big dummies! You were so focused on going at each other's throats that you didn't pay attention to the main thing." So
I need that world championship. OG.
Yeah, so
I wouldn't be mad at that. I really wouldn't be mad at that.
Think about it. The women's world strap with a pink strap, that's something we didn't even think about. That shit might look
Oh
good.
yeah, she gonna bedazzle the shit out that damn strap. She gonna have fucking rhinestones and
glitters and shit. Yeah. Wait, real quick. This has nothing to do with conversation, but what's your thoughts on everybody's reaction to hearing the news that Rey Mysterio Sr., Rey Mysterio's uncle, passed away? Because like if you like the comments, everybody's like, "Oh my god, you had me scared for him," and I thought it was our Rey Mysterio and shit. Like,
I'm gonna tell you this. This shows that not a lot of people know their history. Just in how the name is spelled, I knew exactly it was Senior.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? A lot of people aren't historically vested when it comes to wrestling.
Because
not even that. People just don't read. You know how many people posted a picture of Rey
Mysterio
and rest in peace? I'm like, y'all niggas.
That's my thing. I'm like, yo, it says Rey Mysterio Sr., and then people are like, wait, why does it say Senior? His dad wrestled, and it's like, no, motherfucker, his uncle. He's Rey Mysterio.
And also, Rey Mysterio Sr. spells Mysterio with an I, not a Y. So I knew that off rip. So it's like, oh my god,
that's
really
crazy, bro.
Mysterio ain't 66.
That's what gets me.
Oh yeah, that too. What y'all think about this though? King Ellie, thanks for the donation. Is Tiffany facing Charlotte at Mania for the belt?
No.
Oh, it's happening, y'all. Charlotte got to get her 17th win.
I'm about to say, I think that's gonna happen too. I don't know if she's gonna win, but I think Tiffany cashes in on Nia, and then OG, what you think about that idea? Tiffany and Charlotte for the belt.
I don't know. I gotta watch some more Tiffany stuff because it seemed like Charlotte will expose her, and Charlotte got too much. I think she might expose Tiffany if they had a match. I don't know. I mean, Tiffany, she's good, got charisma in the mouth, but I'm saying the way Charlotte puts on her matches, it seemed like I don't know. It seemed like she would expose Tiffany that she's way better than her. She would have to carry it. I don't know, but I don't know. Maybe I got to look at some NXT stuff, and I don't know Tiffany's full bag that she got, because sometimes they don't always bring their whole skill set over. So maybe she got a skill set that I haven't seen, but based on the skill that I've seen, it'll be an exposure. It'll be like what they say, a top 10 player. What you used to say about the B team. It'll make her look kind of like a type of team, unless she carried her. But then, like I said, I want to give a chance, because because her whole character isn't based on her matches. And for all I know, maybe she got the coldest moves. I just haven't seen them on the show yet.
She got some good spots. I think, funny enough, I don't even want to say this because y'all motherfuckers get. I think her versus Charlotte would be more serviceable than Jade versus Charlotte, if that makes sense to y'all. I think she could probably do a little bit better in my opinion, but I don't want y'all motherfuckers to start saying I'm bunny hopping and Dr. Umar and shit. I don't got time for the stupid shit. We talking about wrestling, but I think Tiffany Stratton could be more serviceable than a Jade Cargill match with Charlotte would be straight powerhouse wrestling type shit, and Charlotte would have to do the fucking moonsaults and all the bullshit.
Yeah,
but Tiffany could do that.
I do want to see that match. Now that you said it, that's the match I want to see, because Charlotte will make Jade look like a star. I don't know if Charlotte will make Tiffany look like a star, because Charlotte already looked like she can kill Tiffany. Charlotte doesn't look like she can kill Jada, and that's why it'll kind of like they can kind of go move for move. It seemed like with Tiffany, she'll have to like cut a little slack, the same way the brother was cutting the slack on Tyson. Like, he could be doing certain shit, but he ain't doing it. Like, I would want to see Jaden, because Charlotte could because they look like a good matchup. That looks like a matchup. They both got built. They about the same height. I don't see Tiffany doing anything with Charlotte. Like,
it was an exaggeration, Drew.
I mean, he ain't wrong though. Charlotte can barely do a moonsault properly.
I was just talking, man. God damn. But hold on. But before we move on, though, hey y'all, we got a big video coming out on Monday. We could promote it now because it's definitely coming.
I got my part ready for you soon. I gotta do more. I'm doing one more take.
So leave it at that.
Yeah. I got you though.
Yeah. All right, bet. So
I got you though.
Hey y'all, this might be one of the biggest video in wrestling content history. So y'all see on Monday 12:00. Be ready. I need y'all to show up and show out. We got hella people in the chat. We had a high 58, which is one of the highest we ever done. So y'all better all come out and y'all see what y'all gonna see. It's gonna be something y'all never seen before. But Ricky, since you here, I want to talk about your video. Y'all go check his video on his channel. He made about the Hurt Syndicate, man. Give us some details. Give us some details. I like that thumbnail.
Yeah. So here's my thing, right? I made a video about the Hurt Syndicate on things they should do, and it all involves championships. Now, I tried my best to put every title in AEW involved in it, but here's my thing, right? There's two things like this. There was more than two things I talked about in the video, but these are the two things that I think should happen. I think one of them, they're already teasing it. So it's either going to end up being Shelton Benjamin as the TNT champion and Bobby Lashley as the AEW world champion. And that would make sense, all the sense in the world, in my opinion. Bobby's world champ, Shelton's secondary champ. The two, they're treating Bobby and Shelton like equals, and I appreciate that. But the one thing that I want to happen really, really bad, and I think this can work, give Shelton Benjamin the Ring of Honor World Championship and give Bobby Lashley the AEW World Championship. That way MVP can say he's the only manager in professional wrestling in a major company that says every member of his group was a world champion at the same time.
Okay, so here's my issue with that, because I'm a little salty for Shane Taylor in ROH. So I didn't appreciate the fact that they let Matt Cardona skip over him for the belt. And Shane Taylor always carries the ROH brand on his back. Right. And Roosh too. I'm like, what's going on? So I don't have I like I'm picking up what you putting down, but
Mm-hmm.
let's put stock in the people that's holding down the brand. And Shane
So,
Taylor is really
mhm.
holding down the ROH brand.
So that's why I gave the example of him being a TNT champ. Because here's my thing, I don't see him winning this tournament. I don't. The reason why
Or
With
is
does
Shelton,
because
he have his
yeah,
match?
Shelton.
Ricochet can win it.
But here's my thing. The reason why I don't think Shelton's gonna win it, he attacked Daniel Garcia. Well, Daniel Garcia came out and they beat him up. The first guy to pick up that TNT belt was Shelton
Shelton.
Benjamin.
Yeah.
So they're already teasing that. But let's say he does win this, right? Let, if Shelton becomes Continental Crown Champion, then and I said this in the video too, then Bobby Lashley needs to become TNT Champion because I also don't see them giving that world title to Bobby just yet because of all the stuff that's going around with it.
You know what? That will be the rub. I like what you said.
Mm-hmm.
I think Bobby Lashley, because it's like I don't see. This is the thing with Bobby Lashley. He's a bona fide star, so
Yeah.
he have to get the strap. Let Shelton get the main strap for a major company for the first time. Let him
Right.
have it. Let him get the AW. Let what you call it get the Continental.
Mm-hmm.
He can have the TBS because at the you don't have to do anything to enhance Bobby. He can get a world title shot whenever he wants. That's part
Anytime.
of bringing
Yeah.
that high elite character over there. But I want
Right.
to ask all this. This is what two quick questions because I is for the first question is MVP is it sad that he could never wrestle again? I don't know if that's official. And the second
He
question
wrestled
is
a few weeks ago.
Yeah, he was in Bloodsport. He was in
Yeah.
Josh Barnett's Bloodsport.
GCW.
cool.
He was on an
GCW.
indie show called Josh Barnett's Bloodsport. He's been in
Yeah.
the ring.
I
MVP.
say,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
And he doing
Oh, okay.
MMA and shit too, so he'll be
Yeah.
alright.
He's doing jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
And the other one, do y'all think they should go back to the 3 belts of the Continental Classic? I thought that was kind of cool to have a 3. What y'all think?
Well, here's the thing. The reason why they did that is because that was supposed to be like Eddie Kingston's year. Because remember, say what you want, Eddie Kingston was over with the crowd. He's actually one of my favorite AEW wrestlers. So I think the whole reason they's like, oh hey, the Ring of Honor title is gonna be in it, and the New Japan Strong Open Weight is because it's like, oh okay, they're gonna give it to Eddie because people were like, yo, make Eddie feel important, and they're like, okay, he's a Triple Crown champ. So that's why he had, and it made sense. Like the man that went from nothing to having the world title in Ring of Honor, the new title in AEW, and one of the most respected titles in New Japan. So that's the reason why they did it. The whole thing was supposed to be one belt if they were gonna pick anybody else. So, but my thing is this. I didn't get to add this on my video, but another route they can do, because we keep forgetting that Tony Khan has a good relationship with New Japan. What if like Shelton becomes New Japan Pro Wrestling Champion, like IWGP?
I wouldn't have a problem with that.
Yeah,
I
because like
I
that way Bobby can become AEW champ, and he doesn't have to take opportunities away from Ring of Honor. Me personally, I think it should be Ring of Honor. That way Tony can be like, hey, I made him a world champion, and also I took your guy that you made a world champion, but you didn't use right, and now they're my top guys. But I also wouldn't mind Tony being like, hey, give him that IWGP title.
I wouldn't mind Sasha going
now
over
if
there.
they
I
give it
wouldn't
to
mind Sasha joining
Sheldon,
the Hurt Business.
Mm-hmm.
Would y'all mind if Sasha joined the Hurt Business, the Syndicate? Would have
I
Sasha?
think she
no,
should. I think she
no,
should. I think she
please,
should.
no,
So,
Sasha,
A woman
no.
will be a good
but
addition to the group to me.
here's my thing. Right? At first, I was like, yeah. Now it's like, if anybody should join, like, first of all, I think I said this in the last stream. In the last stream, it should be someone like Samoa Joe or someone like Warlord or something like that to join them. Someone that's similar to them. Because the more I'm thinking about it, Mercedes, besides the fashion, and her name is the CEO, and they're like, they talk about business and they got a business card. What really do they have in common, to be honest?
That part, and
That's the
to
only part they
me,
got. Yeah,
Sasha
go ahead.
would have to upgrade her fashion. You
Yes.
can't be coming out with them rainbow color wigs talking about you a part of the Hurt Business. Like,
Right, because
to me, if
that's the
they
thing.
want,
They're
if the
just like,
Hurt Business,
Go ahead, Humble.
yeah,
I'm so sorry.
yeah, like if they wanted a female, I would
Mhm.
say go with Queen Aminata. She's got nice skin, a beautiful figure. Give that young lady the rub. But
Red Velvet.
yeah, Red Velvet.
I can see Red Velvet.
I wouldn't mind if they do Layla Gray. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's females out there. Sasha, I would tell Sasha, look, if you are the CEO and you want to be a part of this, the fashion's got a fashion. You
And that
can't be
lap's
coming out
gotta
of
go. That
yeah,
lap's
like you
gotta go.
can't.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it's like
That lap cannot fit with the whole theme of the Hurt Syndicate. It cannot.
yeah. Kier
So,
Hogan would be a nice addition
yeah.
I'm with that. I was
Or
gonna say I agree. I would. They will
I
put
said
some
this on my
respect on the
video
trios.
too.
They
Listen,
should
I
be
said this
trios.
on my video. I said that the Hurt Syndicate, they could be trios champ, but I don't see MVP wrestling in AEW anytime soon. So that's why I think it's not gonna happen. But I would love to see that. I said that in the video.
Here's
And
how you do it.
but here's also another thing I
He don't
said.
gotta wrestle. He don't gotta get in the match
That's
at
true.
all. Let
So
Bobby
hold on.
Lashley and
If,
But
if,
Shelton
then
if,
that's
Benjamin
gonna
if,
wreak
build
if,
havoc.
if
tension, though.
MVP's
That's
clear
my
to wrestle, why
thing.
he don't wrestle in AEW then? I mean, he could get
I
involved in
think they're
matches. Why he
waiting
don't?
for a special moment
I
for
think
that.
they
That's the
saving
thing.
it. I think they
Yeah.
saving him and
I
Prince
didn't know he
Nana.
was
I
wrestling
think
back.
they
I thought he
saving
was
it.
hurt himself.
I think him and
Nah.
Prince Nana are gonna have a match.
I do
That's
too,
why I
because
think they
Prince
saving it.
Nana, because
Prince Nana can
remember his
still wrestle.
Prince
Yeah.
Nana's promo a couple months was back was like people used to forget I was in the ring too. I
Mm-hmm.
wrestled too. So I
I
do
agree.
think they are gonna let MVP wrestle kind of like, but I think they're gonna do it slowly, like with Nigel McGuinness, where it was like, okay,
Mm.
Nigel, let's see what you do at All In London. Then last night they gave Nigel another attempt on the ROH. So I think they're going to move MVP slowly
Mm-hmm.
into wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if Sheldon holds the main title at ROH,
Mm.
ROH got to be on TV. Now,
Yes.
if Sheldon holding the belt, I'm invested because yes,
Yes.
I want to see Hurt Syndicate take on Roosh and his crew. I want to see Hurt Syndicate take on Shay Taylor and his crew.
Yeah.
I'm interested. I'll be invested if Sheldon was to take the major title at ROH.
I
But
think that's a cop out though. I think giving Shelton
really?
giving Shelton a New Japan or Ring of Honor championship, it don't hold the same way as him being a main champion for AEW. I would
here's my
rather
thing.
him
Here's
be
my
the
thing.
TNT champion than be the fucking New
But here's
Japan.
my thing. This is
the
what.
bigger
Nobody knows
stars
anything about New
let the
Japan.
bigger stars elevate the lower titles and let the lower guys get the bigger titles, and then you have a bigger fucking group.
Exactly.
Because like
But
you
here's my
got
thing.
EJ and Duka and Lee Johnson tag teaming now, and EJ and
Mhm.
Duka was tied with Swerve just a couple of months back. So
Yeah.
it's like Swerve don't have nobody right now. It's
Yeah.
Swerve versus three of them.
Yeah.
So they're gonna
But
have
I
to
want to say
like
this though.
That's a bigger story. Don't worry.
Yeah, I want to say this though. If Shelton wins a New Japan World Title or ROH World Title, it could be more like low key a stepping stone to him to win the AEW title.
I don't think they're gonna be around for that long to be wasting time like that.
Well,
real.
it's
I
a
don't
long
think
term
so,
deal.
bro.
They're getting paid a lot of money and they got a lot of years in that deal, like sort of like Christian Cage. So they actually gonna be there for a while. And as a matter of fact, I want to say this, and I think I might have to make a separate video about it.
There you go, bro. There you go, right there.
What happened?
Christian Cage need to get to be the next champ, and then
He gonna
Shelton
get
need
it.
to take it off of Christian Cage. They
I would
already
love
got
to see that.
him chemistry.
Mhm.
Let him, Shelton be the one to take it off Christian, bro, and then Christian gets his main event level type thing going on too. That's how it
Yeah.
need to happen right there.
But here's my thing. We also need to remember, I don't know if y'all saw the press conference after Bobby's
Hey,
first pay-per-view
Jude.
match.
Jude,
But
sit down. Sit
what
this
I
one
can
out,
see.
y'all. Jude, sit this one out.
Jude,
No,
shut
we
the
not doing that.
fuck up,
Take that comment out of
please.
my face, bro. Like get that shit out of here, bro.
The fake Velveteen Dream, please don't say that shit again, bro.
Isn't that fat motherfucker that shakes his ass?
Yeah.
They really gave that man a Velveteen Dream gimmick.
Exactly.
Try to
He's
play in my
legit.
face. Get the fuck out of
He
here.
looks like he ate Velveteen Dream. How the fuck would he be no?
Anyway,
Anywho, as I was saying,
Jude is crazy.
we keep forgetting that. I don't know if y'all saw the press conference. Someone asked, "Hey Bobby, you used to do MMA a lot. You say you still like it. Would you still do it? And Tony, would you let him? Tony said, absolutely. I'll let him do MMA and pro wrestling at the same time. And Bobby's like, oh, that's interesting. Because the whole problem because people keep saying, oh, he never made it to the UFC. The UFC actually offered him a couple of fights. He said, oh, I'm not going to do it because you guys won't let me do wrestling. Bellator said, hey, we'll let you do wrestling, which is why he was in TNA and Bellator. So there's a good chance that Bobby may fight in an MMA promotion. Like, let's say, because again, they're not going to do it in the UFC. They're on WWE and all that shit. Man. Yeah. I can see either him going back to Bellator or him joining one championship or PFL, something like that. So we need to look at that aspect too.
And isn't Ngannou in PFL?
Yes.
Ngannou? Yeah.
Francis Ngannou, yeah. And which that's my thing. Let's say in a hypothetical situation, Bobby gets signed, wins matches after matches. Then we get that. He wins the PFL heavyweight championship. You know Tony Khan's gonna be like, hey PFL, let's make some business. Let us bring your belt to our TV. And then you got him walking around, right, with the heavyweight championship of MMA and PFL, right? And I can see if Tony is a businessman, he's gonna give the AEW title to Bobby at the same time to be double champ.
I can see that. It was the story back earlier here that the Khans was interested in buying Bellator.
Exactly. They interested in buying MMA too. So here's my thing. I can see a scenario where that happens. Or if not, and maybe people ain't gonna like to hear this, but I wouldn't mind seeing this. Bobby is a world champion in MMA, and then Shelton's AEW champ. Hey, because keep in mind, the promo was the Hurt Syndicate, we're here to take over. So what's better to take over than to have someone like Bobby, one of the most recognized professional wrestlers and legit real MMA fighter, go and actually bring a world title from MMA, a legitimate one, and then have Shelton Benjamin take care of professional wrestling. Like, they're all going to be wrestling, but Bobby's going to do MMA as well. You know what I mean?
It will get more of a mainstream audience.
Exactly.
Too risky.
But here's what you do.
What if Bobby go over there and get his fucking ass whooped?
But this is what's the beautiful part, Couch. Listen. First of all, would he really look bad? Would he really look bad? This is Bobby Lashley. Like, if Bobby Lashley gets his ass whooped, I don't think people are gonna be like, hold on, OG. I don't think if Bobby gets beat up in like MMA, I don't think people are gonna be like, you made the company look bad. I think people are gonna be like, oh shit, whoever beat Bobby Lashley is a bad motherfucker.
Dude that just went into this match.
Can I say this?
But he wasn't. You didn't know. Nobody thought he was coming back to wrestling for it to affect a wrestling career. If CM Punk got beat down like that and he was wrestling at the same time, it'd tank him.
But you guys got to understand that's what they got Gable Stevenson doing now. He didn't make it in the WWE, so now they streamlining him to UFC.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though.
And he gonna get his fucking ass whooped too.
Well, actually, I don't think so. Let me tell you why. Gable Stevenson's a gold medal wrestler.
He can wrestle.
Yeah, listen. I think he needs to work on his grounding pound, and then I think he'll be. And that'll save him for like the first 5 to 10, like 5 matches of his career, if he does like 1 or 2 matches a year. But
don't think Endeavor and TKO ain't in them. I'm sorry, Ricky. Don't think Endeavor and TKO is not in those young people's ear at NXT being like, hey, you not getting no TV time. Come over here to the UFC.
That's what I'm saying.
It works.
I can see Lola Vice going there. I'm not gonna lie. Let's say they got nothing for Lola Vice. Hey UFC, you wanna really like let's make this TKO merging thing matter. Let's have Lola Vice do a little match with unranked fighter. That's gonna get eyes. I'm telling you, I see that happening. It's just gonna take time. But I was trying to say earlier though, you said it's too risky. Bro, didn't we say Bobby should be treated like Brock Lesnar? Exactly. Have that motherfucker only have pay-per-view matches where he squashes motherfucker. Because, like, you can do the whole Bobby Lashley undefeated for a good year, in my opinion. You can do that. It's believable as fuck. Like, Like, I don't know about y'all, but I can see so many good things coming from this. Like, it can help AEW bring new eyes to the product. I mean, yeah, it's not the UFC, but keep in mind, even people are getting mad at the UFC mainly because of Dana White. Let's be real. But like, PFL got eyes, one championship got eyes, Bellator still got eyes on them, especially when these MMA promotions are doing PFL versus Bellator. They're doing stuff like that. So like, I'm telling you, man, like,
I got a question though.
what?
Y'all ready to have some fun before we end the stream?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Give me 1 second. Ricky, I think you know what time it is.
It's Tiffy time? No, let me stop.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh! My
We
brain
are
is not
looking-
ready for this, gang.
We are looking at the 2022 WWE roster, and we are going
2022.
to rank 5 people each.
Why
Whoever you want to
2022
choose.
again?
No, I'm gonna show you. So we got main event, high card, mid card, low card, jobber. You don't gotta rank them based off of where they was in 2022. You can rank them based off of where they are now if you want. But
Oh.
let's get it. I'll start us off. In 2022, I'm gonna go off of where they were. Becky Lynch was killing it in 2022.
Yeah.
Becky Lynch was killing it in 2022 as Raw Women's Champion. And I don't even like Becky Lynch, but she was doing her thing in 2022. I gotta put her right there. Yeah. She's Raw Women's Champion. I think her and Charlotte were just about to get into it, or they got into it already. I forgot.
Yeah, when they was supposed to switch the belts and she threw it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You right. Yeah, that's valid.
I'm gonna go Carmelo Hayes. I'm gonna
He
go
was
high.
so...
Wait a minute.
Wait. Didn't he debut in 2022?
But
no, Carmelo, I think debuted in 2020 when it was still black and gold.
This is when he had the best NXT North American Championship run. This is when he was putting people jerseys up in the stands and going crazy.
You think that was the best North American title run?
Just listen. I think it was the best. Obafemi's was the longest, but I think Carmelo Hayes and Wesley are the ones. Is either one of them that had the best North American Championship run. Man, I mean, shout out to Velveteen Dream, but
what you mean, man? That shit was dope as fuck.
Let me see.
It's your list. It's your list. I digress.
I'm about to say, don't even put John Cena as a jobber now. Say no.
I will drop kick you, guy.
Let me go King of the Ring, man.
Low card.
No, I'm gonna go mid card. I'm gonna go mid
card. What? He was low card
now.
He had momentum as he won the King of the Ring. He started going down after because they didn't do shit with it. But you got to think at the time of him being built up and finally winning it, like it was a lot going on. People were like, yo, he about to be a single star. People thought, oh, Big E won the WWE Championship. Kofi won. Now he about to get it. But unfortunately, that's not what happened. I got 2 more. Where's she at? Speaking of,
Queen.
Gotta give it to the first ever Queen of the Ring. I'm gonna go mid card as well, but that's one thing. She was tag team champion with Carmella, which wasn't supposed to work at all, but it actually turned out to be pretty damn good,
really well.
And I really enjoyed it. And she was the first ever Queen of the Ring, overcoming the odds, so I'm happy about that. And then my last pick, let me see if I can find some big time players on this list. Look how nice this roster was. This is decent ass roster back in the day. I ain't going.
Half of them are not even there no more. That's crazy to think.
This year, Veer Mahan.
Undertaker was still a wrestler.
You know what? I'm gonna go though.
Full time, right?
Pay homage.
Man, if you don't get the fuck out of here with
pay homage. Montez Ford. You gotta the Street Profits was being good back then. I used to pray for times like that. They I don't know if they was the champions around that time. I think they just lost them. They was champion the year before, but they were still being booked in high profile matches and they were still killing it. So those are my 5. Humble, I'm gonna go to you. Then we're gonna go to Ricky. And is OG still here?
Nah, he did.
All right, we're gonna go to Humble. Then we'll go to Ricky.
Okay, so I'm actually going to select Bianca Belair, and I'm gonna put her in the high card.
Okay.
I'm going to next select Austin Theory. I'm going to put him in the mid card because he was a good mid carder. And then I'm going to select. Oh, goodness.
I can scroll down now.
Keep scrolling down.
Oh, I found it for you, Odyssey Jones. Like,
Yeah, Odyssey Jones. No, go ahead and select Mustafa Ali. I'm gonna put him in the mid card because Mustafa Ali at least try to have something going on the roster.
Facts.
Oh wait, hold on. Get rid of these damn ads. Hey, listen, y'all, we ain't paying for no bullshit. Okay, you said
I got
mid.
two. Yeah, and then I'm gonna I'm gonna go Mandy Rose in the main event.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
God, I hope she comes back.
I do too. I think I'm rooting
Like
for
it's
Mandy
just
Rose.
such a shame. Oh, you showed Teddy. Shut the
All you people that
fuck
say I
up.
make things such about race. No, I actually enjoyed Mandy Rose wrestling.
I'm sorry. Time the fuck out. Hold on. So sorry, Humble.
I just saw the same comment, Ricky.
No disrespect, but Ricky's giving me Gable Stevenson vibes on here. What the fuck is you mean by that, bitch? Like the
you
fuck?
look like him.
Like, I mean, I don't know if I should take that as a compliment here because he's an amazing wrestler, or I should be offended because you said no disrespect. So I'm going to assume, like motherfucker, do I look like a woman beater? Is that what the fuck you're trying to tell me? Like,
Exactly.
the fuck?
Oh my gosh.
See, Henry, we can't be doing stuff like that now.
It's on you, Humble.
Okay, I'm down to one, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna select R-Truth as a mid carder, even though the Sam Bowen gets on my nerves. I'll never take away from R-Truth because he do hold it down from an entertainment standpoint. So I'll put him as a mid card. Why are you putting him as a jobber? You ain't right.
You ain't shit, Couch. I'll hold that for a second.
Yeah, and wasn't the correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't the 24/7 title still around?
Yeah, the 24/7.
Yeah, so he was doing his thing with that.
Okay, so I'm Ricky.
Okay, Big E put him main event because correct me if that was the year he was champion before he lost to the Brock. Give me. Let's see. Dolph Ziggler, high card.
Is this when he went back to be NXT champion?
I'm pretty sure, right?
I think so.
Or was it the year after?
No, I don't think he was champion.
He was 2022, right?
It was during the 2.0 era, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was. Braun Breaker was the champ during the 2.0 era. So, okay. Keep going down.
That boy Damian Priest looked crazy.
He's here. He's in this list.
Yeah, looking right here.
Put him mid card because he was doing good. Because like he was still trying to find himself.
That outfit looked crazy.
And keep going down. Down. You know what? Put Shotzi for the mid card as well. How many I got left?
You got one. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. One more.
All right, and let me see. Get that bootleg Brock Lesnar and put him for fucking jobber.
Oh shit!
It's this fucking clown right here. He's between Happy Corbin and the other dude. Yeah.
Who the fuck is this? The dude that got fired? That's Laura. That's not Laura Sullivan, right?
No, remember the guy that went viral because he was a football player and then WWE signed him and he looked exactly like Brock Lesnar, just tatted up.
That's crazy.
And they signed him
for
that.
An stint in AEW. I forgot his name.
Yeah, he was with Swerve at one point. I think so too.
Oh, that is him.
Yeah, they just shaved his head off when he can I just say about him? Can I say this? Imagine signing a guy because he looked like Brock Lesnar, and the first thing you do is make him the opposite of Brock Lesnar. Like the whole reason you signed him was because he looked like Brock Lesnar. Literally. And then you fight, and the first thing you do is to make him the most un-Brock Lesnar thing ever. Like, the fuck?
This wasn't a bad roster back in the day. I ain't gonna cap with y'all, man.
And some of them have potential still.
Wait, so somebody's in here who's in OG. Uh-oh. Oh, wait a minute now.
Yo.
Back. You know what this means, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look, just the 2022 roster, and we ranking them based off of where they was 2022. Or if you don't remember, you can do it where they are today. We each get 5 picks. I'm gonna let you get your 5. These are our 5 that we did so far. Let me show you the list. You just tell me who you want. Tell me where you want me to put them.
So hold on. So I'm picking 5 people and putting them where? Let me see.
Wherever you main event, high card, mid card, low card, jobber.
Okay, hold on. So basically, top, mid. Okay, now go. Let me see the roster again now. So let me get out the. Hold on. Any number of people can go in any row or what? I gotta do one per one or what?
Nah, you can put them wherever you want to put them. Just 5 people.
You know, OG blind. I gotta really look at this shit. Hold on.
Is that a lot? Hey, yo, this roster was Commander Aziz was fucking ass. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say.
Commander C's got some rub, so.
Okay, let me scan it. So I'm looking for the main eventer.
I said I can scroll down if you need me to. It's way more.
Oh shit! Now you're making it hard. Okay, let me just make it. Let me just put Brock up there as a main eventer. That's easy. So Brock, and then who's also a main eventer? You said this is 2022.
I'm gonna say yeah. Hold on, there's a lot of motherfuckers at the bottom. Hold on.
It's cool. I don't even need to see it. It's 20. Wait. Okay. Cena. No. Roman Reigns. Put him up there.
I'm about to say I knew you was gonna say Roman for shit. It's
because I'm trying to think. Cena. His last good run was what? Maybe 19 or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so now let me fill. Okay, so let me fill in the rest of them. So the second tier, we'll go with this is 20. LA Knight was in 22. He was in 2022. He was in Raw. I mean on WWE.
Was he in the million? When was he the $1 million champion? That was. I feel like that was around 2.0, right, y'all?
That was during pandemic. Wait, who are we talking about?
LA Knight.
Yeah, he was the $1 million champion during the pandemic era, before 2.0.
I'm gonna put. Okay, down. Okay, go back down a little more. I was gonna say Kevin Owens, but I'm thinking about the year though. So go down some. All right. Okay, let's put Kevin Owens in the second tier one.
Okay, where he at? Just seen that nigga.
And then let's put Randy Orton up there too, next to him.
Gotcha. Oh, I see him. Kevin Owens. And you got one more.
Who's my
you said where you want to put? You said the high, right?
Yeah,
All right. And then you said Randy Orton.
So let me and put him up there too. And then let me find my mid card.
Where the fuck is
mid-card extraordinaire? I'm gonna book Braun. No, AJ Styles. Even though I don't think that, I don't want to put them all at the top too.
Got you. Hold on. Let me bring this motherfucker up. So you said him mid, right? I mean, no.
So
high.
now he's so now AJ's getting his United States and Intercontinental Champion runs. So he can be mid. Yeah.
All right, but let's do this. So this was cool. Let's do one more. Let's see if I can find the one that I made that pissed a lot of people off. See if I can find it real quick. Black wrestlers. And I'm about to say, Ricky, I got to DM you too. I got a great idea. Oh shit, that's what's up. My shit pop up on Google and shit. My fucking video. That's dope. Have been better. Let me see. Okay. The fuck? I don't think I can find my shit. Hold on. Anyway, y'all, what y'all got going on, though, man? How everybody enjoying the stream today? Hope y'all enjoying the stream. Good time with my folks as always.
Yo, Couch, can I make an announcement?
Yep.
So hopefully by this week I get it done, but either on Monday or on Tuesday, y'all stay tuned because I got a Christmas video coming out about wrestlers on the like naughty and nice list. So y'all stay tuned for that. And hopefully by the week after, or maybe towards the end of the week after Christmas for sure though, I'm gonna have a video of like best moments from 2024 as well. So stay tuned for those 3 videos. Those are like the next 3 that I'm really gonna try to make sure it comes out.
But all right, my shit fucked up. Somebody must have deleted my shit. But anyway, let me get back to it. So, all right, y'all. I think we Gucci. Before we end, I'm trying. What's the next upcoming thing? Is Royal Rumble the next thing?
The Raw Netflix, and then I think because they're gonna treat that as a PLE, I think.
And then there's a Saturday night main event on January 25th.
Really?
Yeah. Jesse Ventura said, "I can't wait to do it again soon," and then he posted that. So then after that,
well, I'm not watching that bullshit.
Yeah, I think after that, that's when the Rumble comes in. The first day of February, actually, I think.
All right, so let's end with this real last second predictions Royal Rumble. Then we gotta revisit that shit.
I still got Cena for the men's. For the women, because Zelina didn't win this one, it's not gonna happen. But I'm still gonna put it out there. I would love Zelina to win the women's Royal Rumble. Give her that Rey Mysterio treatment.
That'd be dope. But no.
It's not gonna happen. But I'm still gonna put it out there. I don't give a fuck. You know.
Humble, what you got?
I'm gonna be like Ricky. I know it's not gonna happen. I would like to see Montez win the Royal Rumble.
No.
No.
You lost me there, Humble.
Yeah.
You lost me there.
And then I was thinking Andrade, but they ain't gonna pull the trigger on Andrade.
Oh, they ain't gonna do that. Nah.
Well, so my realistic pick, so we can go home. I'm gonna go with Roman. Because the story with Punk and Roman got to start somewhere.
Okay.
You're doing too much.
Who you pick for the women?
Too much.
For the women, I'm gonna go with, and it's not gonna be realistic, y'all. But I would love a newcomer. I would like for them to give it to Sol Ruka. I think if they really want to push a new star, she's done the work in NXT to really win it. But to be realistic, to win the Royal Rumble, I'm hoping they let Jade win it if she comes back.
That's more realistic.
Yeah.
I would like Zelina, but I wouldn't mind Jade having it, to be honest.
What you got, OG?
So when is Cena exactly coming back? Do we know? Is it Netflix?
He's on Netflix. He said he's gonna be there. So I don't know if he's gonna wrestle, but he's gonna be there.
Is he gonna start wrestling at that point, or is he just back for?
I think they're gonna save it.
He's going to be in the Royal Rumble for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely in the Royal Rumble. So
okay, I'm gonna say John Cena Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber. I want Montez because since he shined, he can kind of revert back to that. Maybe he can get that female. A return in Jade. I don't know when she's supposed to come back though, but
I think they're gonna save it for the Rumble, or either Rumble or Raw on Netflix. I don't see them doing anything else.
I really want to see that Charlotte. I want to see that Charlotte Flair versus Jade. I'm kind of digging the look of that. I want.
If they put Jade over, I'm with it.
They can for real have a for real good match. I will want to see that.
Rumble. Rumble. I think they're gonna give it to CM Punk because he was supposed to win that shit. So I think CM Punk is going to get it. Unfortunately. Because I think the Seth shit gonna be done with. I think they just gonna have him and Seth do what they do to kick off Netflix, make that shit look good. I mean, CM Punk versus Gunther at Mania, that's not a horrible idea in theory.
Right.
And if you
yeah, that's true.
if you want to do a callback, you could have Drew fuck up CM Punk match at WrestleMania if you want to go that long term.
Nah,
that would
leave
be
the
kind of
story
dope.
die. Let the story die for now.
Nah,
Let the story
shit.
die.
Look, Drew.
They
That's not a new character.
they killed each other this whole year. Let them do something else.
Run that shit back.
Yeah, let them be. Let them be.
Rumble for the women. I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna fuck y'all up with this one. I'm gonna go Bianca Belair.
Oh,
And the reason why I'm gonna go Bianca Belair is because if Rhea Ripley do beat Liv Morgan, you need somebody new for Rhea Ripley to go against at WrestleMania.
I'm not mad at that. I'm ready for Bianca versus Rhea.
No,
Bianca versus Rhea should have happened already, in my opinion. So let's run it finally.
Yeah, I gotta disagree with you. Listen, I would love to see that match, but not that way. Bianca ain't got no reason to win another Rumble.
Why not?
I'm sorry. She don't need it.
Cody won 2 Rumbles back to back.
The story.
But that could be the story.
We cannot compare Bianca winning one just to have a dream match that's gonna happen regardless, compared to Cody winning 2 years back to back because of a story. We can't do that.
Okay, so if we're gonna do a heel,
your mute couch.
Somebody put that.
OG.
What's going on? They about to fight right now.
Wait, what happened?
Ospreay, Ricochet, and
Ospreay on AEW.
Yeah, they about to fight right now.
The Continental Classic thing.
He about to whoop his fucking ass.
But if they wanted to get heel Bianca, if they want to do heel Bianca and leave Rhea as the babyface, I do think that there's story there.
That'll be a nice twist. That'd be a nice twist.
We'll see. Let's just see what happens. We still got time until then. So much things can change by then. So
facts. But
that's the thing about wrestling, man. So.
Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Real talk. We had a great stream today and Monday, 12 p.m. Y'all gonna witness some shit that y'all never would have thought y'all would have seen. I'm telling y'all, Monday, 12 p.m. Please be there. Please be on time. Please be in the premiere. Please start, bro. Once I'm gonna schedule this, so y'all could fucking start sharing the link. Y'all could have the notifications on. Y'all gonna see some shit that's gonna change the IWC for a long time, and a lot of people are gonna try to copy it, but they ain't gonna be able to do what we gonna do on Monday. It's going to be history.
Hey, real quick, since it's Christmas time, somebody y'all subscribe to the channel. If you DM me on Expo Level Wrestling, I send you a free audio book on the house.
Nice.
That's what's up.
All you gotta do. And if you don't, I got books about a lot of different shit. Just I'll be kicking on Amazon. I'll hook you up though for free.
You said what? You said to DM your Instagram?
Yeah, just DM me on Instagram. You know what I'm saying, and I send you a free book. You know, subscribe to the channel YouTube.
Which way you want me to put?
The Expo Level Wrestling.
Got you. So y'all want some free knowledge, bro? Y'all better start playing games. Self improvement is key. And hey, we gonna tap in with y'all Monday. Y'all make sure y'all come through. Y'all have a good night. Hey Ricky, hit me up. I'm waiting for you. I'm ready.
Oh yeah, I'm about to right after this. I got you. Give me like 5 minutes, and I got you.
Bet. So Monday we dropping y'all. See y'all. Hey yo, hold on before we leave.
You know what, Jude? You have to get you got to get banned, Jude. Stop.
Ain't no one want to see that, gang.
Yeah.
No one wants to see. If we didn't want to see the Hunkosaurus or whatever that thing was called with the Funkadactyl girls, what makes you think we want to see that? What makes you think we want to see that? Nah, bro. You bugging.
We out. Hey, Ricky, I'm about to DM you. I got a good idea for you.
All right, bet. Say less.
Happy holidays, y'all.
Happy holidays, y'all.
Peace out, Couch. Peace out, OG. Bye, Humble. Peace out. Everybody take care. Stay safe.
Stay safe, y'all.